Good day.
Good day.
There we go.
That too.
Hi.
We return back to our regularly scheduled angst.
Regularly scheduled.
Welcome back to hell.
It's not regularly scheduled, unfortunately.
To be fair,
We are
it's
very
regularly scheduled. But it's even more regularly unscheduled.
That means irregularly scheduled.
I mean, when you put them together, yeah. But both are technically true. So, who would like to recap last time?
Oh, Lord.
Last time we started with a little retcon, some that didn't fit into the last session as neatly as it should have, where Fervus is found by a Professor Agatha Cadwell, toxicology expert at the college, as Valeria begins their evacuation measures. She's a little bit less than pleased that he's been running around killing people. Zodiacs or otherwise.
Most people are.
It's an interesting conversation. He does help her pack, and she does, I guess to a certain extent, accept that he's up to stuff. But she's going to Calcularia and would like Fervus to head there soon himself to see Archibald, last known to be in that location. Incidentally, find out that there's a Mordecai's conundrum, that a potion cannot be more powerful than the spell it emulates unless the ingredients are very, very hard to come by and rare, etc., etc. Basically, you have to offset that cost. However, Fervus, in making the catnap potion, at the very least, not to mention the haste, but let's not mention the haste, because
Exactly.
has broken this conundrum. There is
Snapped it like a twig.
Yep. There is a major cash reward for doing so and proving you've done so. So, another reason to go to Calcularia with the Dean to show the potion notes off. But that's going to be in the future. Right now, we are in Isol, town that's largely populated by those who fly. A immensely tall tree and a city built upon it and around it. The tree doesn't look particularly healthy. Algiri tree. It apparently grew in the same era as peduncle began to grow, and they're kind of considered like sister cities for that regard, but while peduncle grew outward, Isol grew upward. By and large, due to the difficulties of this terrain, the beings who have flight capabilities, Aarakocra for instance, tend to make their homes on the upper branches, whereas people who do not have these capabilities make their homes on the ground. This almost creates this this class divide of sorts between them, just from the difficulty of moving between the two if you don't have wings.
Social mobility in a very literal sense.
We find a Kenku begging. And find out they are not treated well here. Esther picks this up as some kind of mission, but with, I feel, more fervor than usual. Though I might be picking up on something that's not there.
I'm picking up on just overall stress.
Maybe. Esther has been very stressed, and oh boy, we're getting to that.
Yeah.
There are some pickpockets mentioned at kind of the center of the Kenku community. At least it's suggested as such. In the meantime, we go meet up with the Heron family, friends of Rosalind's. And there we get to hear a bit more about this dragon problem. It comes up from the ground, followed by living lightning. Doesn't really use its wings, and tends to eat shipments of things, or steal them, or the like, going past. Its color is mottled, and it's kind of weird. Speaking of weirds, there's a possibility that the lightning things are called Zephyr weirds, that might die if it touches ground and are lightning-based, but that was on a check based on hearing about the things, not seeing them, so we'll see. Anyhow, Everett Heron knows about the Kenku pickpockets, and has a little bit of a meeting with some representatives next week after the Genasi gathering. This sort of the sort of thing that is discussed in private, unseen and unheard. If we can take out the dragon, open up the lair, that might be a good place for it. And that's an opportunity for Esther to have a conversation with them, potentially, about whatever it is that she has in mind. She heads upstairs to get some alone time. Kind of up in private, not, I believe it was on the roof, which is many, many, many flights of stairs up there.
Yep.
She's
Couple
up,
100 feet.
She's up to some stuff up there, but we don't know about it. We started out still down in the dining room. Everett and his wife, Madeline, I believe. Pull up my thing. Yeah,
I
Madeline.
believe so, yeah.
Apparently Madeline got some kind of weird, blessing from Coraline, that
Thank you,
their
Xenia.
next kid might have some elf to it. We'll see. Anyhow, Everett and Madeline had to step out to talk about this, so we're sitting there with Jade and just the rest of the party, and Ashton and Xenia need to have their talk. So while Rosalind and Fervis went off to one side with little Jade, they had their conversation. There's some emotions to work through. Rayla got kicked out of that conversation pretty quick. And it resolved itself fairly well, it seems. At that point,
Hopefully.
we decide that, okay, we should probably go and check in on Esther. We might be leaving soon, maybe. And also just make sure that she's okay, she doesn't need us, because Fane aren't necessarily being answered by some, so... But what Esther was on the roof doing was something to communicate with a god, apparently Thoth. We don't know details. She burst into tears at the end. During the interlude where the DM pulled Sky aside to play through that, the rest of us were heading up the stairs, paused on a landing to rest and also to have Fervis have a little...
Mental breakdown of his own.
Breakdown, yeah, moment.
Because Xenia asked point blank period, do you have PTSD? And
Which, the
Was a
stairs,
shotgun blast of a question.
like you ask a
loaded like a
17-year-old.
shotgun, yeah.
That's how it works.
Exactly.
Oh, I love D&D characters sometimes.
This is out of
Question more
character.
loaded than a depth charge.
Hey,
Out of
Conrad,
character.
you asked me in my game yesterday. I'm gonna ask in this one. Do therapists exist in this world?
Because I'm the one running it, yes.
Alright.
That being said, let's roll D100 for how good they are.
Oh,
Lord.
It's not quite asylums, but, it's not much better.
roll my
Fuck me.
2 again.
Yikes.
Alright,
I'd rather
take
nothing.
care of-
I'd rather nothing.
We're
I'd
taking
rather
care of
nothing.
ourselves.
They're not, as bad as if you're stuck in an asylum, because that's just bad. But it's very, magically laden, and the understanding of the brain is not there, because people are just like, oh, just magic it, it's fine.
Oh, dear
I'd
Lord.
rather nothing.
Not good.
Applied magic. Fuck.
PTSD? Quick, let's just remove the memories. Don't gotta sort out that trauma if it ain't even there in the first place.
You laugh, it's not an unusual method.
I'd rather
Yeah,
nothing.
no, it's not.
I'd rather nothing.
I'd rather nothing. Can we just please move on?
So, when we left out, Esther is crying. Up on the roof. The rest of us are on a landing halfway to the roof, and Fervis has been crying, and I think that there were some teary eyes all around.
Real quick.
So
Who
yeah,
has my kid?
One big
We
angst
do.
fest.
We do.
we do.
You do? Okay,
yeah.
good.
The kid is being brought with them, don't worry.
I was like, did y'all fucking leave my kid?
Sorry, your kid's already in her emo phase just because of what happened on the landing.
Yeah.
Still poisoning
What
my
happened on the
memories.
landing, not because of, they died for a while.
No, that could have been a kid.
Normal. That's
And-
childhood.
I'm waiting for Xena to turn to Jade and just go, do you have PTSD?
Oh, I mean, you died.
Once
So
again, isn't that how you do it?
PTSD.
No!
Genociasty. Anyways,
I don't know how I'm gonna get back into this headspace.
Look, dying is a
Okay.
family tradition at this point.
Shut up!
technically that's true for every family in every dimension, Devin. I'm sorry to inform you.
Dying and coming
know
back
exactly
is a
what I
family
mean.
tradition.
So, as you guys begin to march up the stairs, You get a quick like head poked out of a room as the Kenku kind of glances at you and just like a more posh voice says, "Everything all right?"
Yes, we're just looking for the last member of our party that you guided up here.
There's like a nod, and they just kind of point up, and they give kind of a glance to Xenia, Ashta, and Fergus, who have all been crying sometime in the past 5 minutes, and just pulls out like a couple like warm towels.
Warm.
Fergus is going to quickly wipe away whatever tears he had and just kind of just sort of steel himself because a thought just sort of entered his brain.
Okay.
I was just trying as usual, contain, bottle it up. Not working too
Working,
well.
buddy.
Yep.
Okay. Kenku pokes you in the armor with a towel.
He just puts the towel over their face.
I have bigger things to worry about.
If Ashta doesn't take the towel, Rosalind will take it and then just kind of like poke his face with it.
Yeah, he took the towel, just sort of wiped himself off, and just
The Kenku will take the towel back and
thank
the
you.
rest of it. They nod and just say, "You are free to retire at your leisure." They kind of twisting faces and they're kind of displeased that was the best term they had for it. So they gesture for you to continue on if you'd like. Esther, in the meantime, sitting atop the roof. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay, good. Xenia, in the meantime, sitting on the roof.
that's the wrong one.
Fuck. I said it right the first time. Esther. Sitting on the roof, you feel yourself fade back into the landscape you were looking at previously. These tears almost digging gouges on your cheeks. Echoes of what the gods spoke about in your mind, kind of playing back and forth with the Fane doing their best to organize it for you. But you feel almost disconnected from them. Like it's someone else living inside your brain, rather than the usual cohesion they have with you. There's whisperings, you can hear them talking that you can't understand, almost like they're talking behind your back in your mind.
I can't hear you.
We're not sure you were listening. Are you alright?
Do I seem like I'm alright?
No, but it seems like the right thing to ask.
Then you have your answer.
Well, we kind of lost contact with you there. You spoke with the gods and we weren't able to hear your thoughts for a while. It's not normal.
I don't know. I have no answers. Been very much explained to me.
Well, we're here. Is there anything we can try to help you discover?
Do you know how to do any spells?
As well as you do, but what parts do you need? What sort of spells? We can look through the memories that you've shared with your friends and try to guide you. Which is basically their way of saying they can help you train towards it.
Yeah, well, hopefully. Hopefully. You know, I thought having, being taken an interest in, I'd have some help, at least in some things, but no. I have to do it alone. My power comes from me. Nowhere else. Nothing else. Only me. Always me. Only me.
Yes. The gods are fickle. This seems like the sort of thing that Ashton would be in agreement on.
Yeah, well, Ashta's a bit stubborn.
Oh, yes. We can sense them coming closer. They're coming up the stairs.
Doesn't matter. What do they care anyways?
You can ask them yourselves, I guess.
It's not time for that.
As the trapdoor flips open, and I'm going to assume, just as per usual, Ash's head poked out first.
I don't know. I mean, if they're going to the roof and they're fairly sure that was where Esther was, maybe.
Yeah, it was pretty much confirmed she was there.
I don't know. Would anyone else have taken lead?
Xenia would try.
Eh.
Okay. In that case, you see the red mane of Xenia poke through the trapdoor and kind of look around Esther. Kind of lock eyes with you.
Oh,
Xenia,
Esther's not.
they look like
Esther's not.
they're... Yeah, they look like shit.
She's not looking up. She's basically got her knees tucked up to her chest. She's got her elbows on her knees and her head resting on like the heels of her hands.
Okay. Xenia's just gonna like step up a little higher. Just go like, okay, I'm gonna come closer if you don't want me to. Just say so. Like, I'm gonna keep walking closer. Tell me to stop. When? Just say when.
You're about a meter away when Esther tells you to stop.
Okay. You just sit on the floor, crisscross applesauce. How you doing?
You get no response.
Fane. How you doing?
You get no response.
Esther, we're a little worried. A lot of worried. I was really trying to downplay it, and I shouldn't really be downplaying it. You should know we're concerned for your well-being.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What a surprise. It's only been weeks since my nightmare started. It's only been weeks since you've heard me screaming at night. It's only been weeks!
Huh?
But oh, who cares? Right?
We asked you about the bears.
And I said they were getting worse. But everyone forgets.
I
apologize.
Fergus, you can be poking your head up through the ladder next.
didn't hear about this.
The
not
one
your-
time we were all woken up, but yeah, we've all been kind of shitty.
Mhm.
I can acknowledge my own stuff. I don't know. I'm not talking for the group. I don't like doing that. But I'll acknowledge, yeah. Nightmares are, yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Do you want to talk about them now? Or when we get back up to the castle? Or we can make some cocoa or something?
She is laughing and sobbing at the same time. It is an almost hysterical kind of laughter.
Just like looking back to Rosalind and just feigning like, help.
By now, you guys have all kind of collected onto the roof a little bit.
Alright. Which one of us was carrying Jade?
Probably Rosalind. She was who was holding him last.
Alright, Rosalind is going to, I'm not sure if she thinks that bringing Jade is gonna help, or if Jade... she's gonna bring Jade over. Not gonna
It's
put her
Jade.
down or anything.
As Jade gets closer, she points at Esther and just starts making this wailing, sobbing sound.
Oh no. No, back up a little bit. And, I'm gonna give Jade over to either Fervist or Ashta. Ashta. Fervist has had enough, trouble. So, pass Jade over so that maybe she's not picking up on that so much, and then approach again.
As the distance grows, it quiets down a little bit, but you can still hear Jade making these like very disturbing sounds while pointing at Esther.
I
She
know.
tries his best to comfort, but he has no idea what he's doing.
I know, just hold on a moment. And, go back over and just kneel down by Esther. And she's gonna hold out her arms, just offering.
You can feel as you do so, the heat radiating off Esther is unusually high. It's almost like she's got the genasi equivalent to a powerful fever that you can feel radiating off her shoulders and body.
You need to back up.
Do you need help?
You need to back up.
She'll back up a little bit. Not very far.
Esther is breathing hard.
Is it because of the meeting or the thing you've been telling us may happen at the meeting more specifically? Or is this more than that?
You know, just the usual. My daughter being brought back from the dead. Nobody ever asked me if I was alright with that, by the way. Thanks. You know, this gathering coming up where not you, Fergus, you're fine. I've got a pass card on this. You weren't here, really. You didn't even really know me at that time, so you've got a pass. You know, the fact that I have to be a political figure for the first time in 2 years, again, and I have to explain to the rest of my family that all of a sudden my daughter is back. And the fact that the likelihood of seeing the man who made me want to die is going to be there. Yeah. It's a little bit of everything. You know, the usual.
You guys can kind of see by now with each exhale of these what seem to be held in breaths, her hair just flares up more and more.
I think I might know a little of what you're coming from.
I don't doubt it. Yeah. To answer your question, I'm doing just swimmingly. Nobody notices.
Esther.
Nobody cares.
Esther. We can't help you if we don't know how.
Do you think I know how? I don't know how. I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to do this.
All right.
I don't know how to study and learn things. I don't know how to be more powerful. I don't know how to be stronger. I can't keep doing this. Every single day we fight something new. I can't keep doing this.
You don't,
Everything just hurts.
you don't have to.
Oh, what? Just stay behind and let everybody else fight my battles for me? No thanks. Been there, done that, nearly died. Not happening again. Do you want to know why I'm so scared? Do you genuinely want to know what all those nightmares are about? Do you really want to know?
If it
Because
will,
I'll tell you.
if it will help you, then yes.
Yes,
It's not
some of us
about
just
this.
too scared to ask.
Yeah. It's not about if it'll help me. It's about if you want to know.
Yeah, I've wanted to for a little bit. I hear them a lot. I've never had that moment to ask you. I know I've been too scared to. Nightmares are not great, and I know some people don't want to talk about them, but if you're comfortable talking about them, sure.
And she's gonna lift up her head and lock eyes with Ashta. Do you want to know?
Yes.
You sure? Add another thing to the list. You want to know?
Nods.
Her dad. And she points to Jade.
At that point, Jade makes this just wailing, painful noise.
Ah, fuck. And
Do you want
Esther
her?
dries her eyes and holds out her hands for her daughter.
She walks over and hands it over.
Entering within arm's reach of Esther physically hurts Anishta. It's almost like this corona of heat and charging of the air that almost blisters your skin underneath the metal. But thankfully you're wearing the cooling armor and it helps a pretty good amount with that.
Yeah, he'll just grit and go.
By now, every time she exhales, you see Esther's soldar lightens, almost like a forge with the bellows being pressed into it, the air, and bringing the coals to a smolder.
Come here, my love. Esther holds Jade up to her chest.
And she seems calmer, but she is still very clearly vocalizing some sort of pain from your mind.
Okay. You're fine. There's nothing. Someone, anyone else, right now, okay?
Putting
Please.
out for anyone else.
Yeah.
A little bit, but I can understand her.
Focus on somebody. Anybody else, dear. Just not me right now.
You see her hand kind of drop from pointing at you, and she kind of just opens her eyes, looks at you, and says, "Mom was hurting."
Yeah. Yeah, she is. But it's gonna be okay.
She just kind of reaches out and places her palm against your chin. Just in the very miniature version of kind of like a resting your hand on a child's cheek so they can rest.
Yeah. Mom has been hurting for a while. But it's okay. Her dad was not kind. But I was too naive to know. And I fell into the same trap my mother did when she met my father. And now I've been told that he might not even be there upon me returning home. So, all of this pain and suffering might have been for nothing. Which is just wonderful to think about. But I suppose that just sums up everything, doesn't it? It's all for nothing.
Sometimes pain is needed for healing. It's
Yeah.
used for coping, and you're still, even if he's not there, and you still feel it, but as time goes by, maybe you can work through it. Unfortunately, because exposure therapy is a horrible thing in most cases.
Have you ever had sleep paralysis?
Yeah.
No.
Then Fervis, you know. And Xenia, you don't.
I really don't.
You might have experienced it a little bit through the drow Xenia's perspective.
Okay.
But if it was like once.
It's like just making that thing of like, I'm not sure. Is that the type of nightmare sort of thing that's going on? Like the not moving thing?
It's constant reliving. Her birth, her death, the incident afterwards, and everything else in between. And it never stops. And it's been like this since the day she... about 2 weeks now. And it hasn't stopped.
Seem like a redundant question. Have the Fane offered anything?
Yes.
Hasn't worked?
No.
Give
you a reason why it didn't?
Because I didn't want it to.
Then what do you want?
I don't know.
Maybe we should figure that out first.
Yes, because that's such an easy thing to do.
I'm not saying it would be easy. But if you don't want something, then how is giving it to you going to help at all?
Because it's my penance.
Why do you think that you need a penance?
Because I failed.
How?
Don't you understand that? I was born to be a matron. I was born to raise and care for children, and I couldn't even have my own. Do you know what that's like?
Esther.
To have
Oh,
your
of
life's
course I don't.
purpose spat in front of you. To have the person you're supposed to love and admire for the rest of your life tell you that your body is toxic. That it's your fault that your child couldn't be born inside you because your soul was poisoned. Do you know what that's like?
No.
This is my penance. For failing to not realize the situation I was in before I could realize it. Before it was too late. Before she was gone. This is my penance for pretending like everything was okay when it was not. I do not hide anything. But he simply asks questions. And I've made that mistake of hiding things.
Even in a religious perspective, I don't see why you would require a penance when, if really looking back on this, all of this wasn't your fault. If I'm putting stuff together, I'm sorry, I'm gonna get a little bit with her birth, but it was stillborn, right? Or a miscarry?
She was a stillborn. I was 8 months pregnant, and she came early, and we didn't know what to do, and there was so much blood.
I don't know what can cause that. Stress. You had an abusive partner. There was a lot of stress on your body and your mind mentally, and sometimes when you're under that stress, it can physically affect you. So the shit that fuck. Z like tries to reach over to cover Jade's ears.
Jade's heard worse by now.
Jay just kind of points at you, Esther. Xenia.
Fuck.
And just kind of goes like, fucking asshole, son of a bitch bastard.
That's him.
Also, out of character, you can censor yourself with Fane.
Just the shit that he did to you wasn't your fault. It's never the fault of the victim when it's abuse.
I didn't protect her.
You did.
You were incubating her in your body and you were protecting her as much as you can. But if his abuse was too much for your brain to handle, and if it was causing breakdowns, and if it was causing anything else, or if you were internalizing it, that causes more stress.
I should have.
And if it was his fault, then of course he would want to make you think it was yours.
Wasn't.
It
It was
your
mine.
fault.
I should have moved faster. I should have turned faster.
You said yourself, penance for realizing something before you could have. That's impossible. You could never be expected to. You shouldn't be expected to.
Doesn't matter.
Does.
No, it really doesn't.
It does if it's doing this to you.
It's over and it's in the past.
Still
It doesn't
affecting you.
matter anymore. Yes, but it's my burden to bear.
And in the present, you're here with us.
Ah, yes, the whole rallying together. Wonderful.
Fine. Then in
The
the
an-
present, it's here affecting you.
If you seem to see me as unfit to do my job, then say so.
Unfit.
I'm your guard, aren't I?
Esther, you're my friend.
Yes, but my trauma is getting in the way of keeping people safe. Then I shouldn't be here. I'm not worth it. I'm not worth anything, in all honesty.
Esther, please.
What? I'm being honest. What am I worth? What have I done to repay any of you? You sacrificed so much to bring me back, and what have I done?
You're like a mother to me, Esther.
Didn't leave after that happened. You saw that adversity and you healed from that.
Don't say
You
that,
stayed.
please, Purvis. I'm not a good mom.
I wouldn't know.
You've been a good mom to most of us, if not all of us.
I think a good amount of that is the opinion, not just of the mother, is it? It takes both of them to agree on that. Even if you might not think so, that doesn't change the feelings on the other side.
But I'm not enough.
Esther.
I'm not!
Listen,
Ashta is strong, and he's powerful, and he can take down things with a single blow. Rosalind, your intellect. You're cunning and you're smart, and you can talk your way around people in circles. And Fervis, your bombs and potions are brilliant. Xenia, you're just so... You're something the world has never seen. And I can't measure up to any of that.
You already have. You're honestly on an equal playing field with us. I want to be honest with you, dear.
How?
Esther,
I've done
Smart.
nothing!
Esther.
Esther, do you know, for so long, I felt that I could never magically measure up to you. You can do so many things. You have a flexibility of spellcasting that I lack.
I didn't...
There's a power behind you. You can shape your magic to create safety for us within it.
But it wasn't meant to be mine. The only reason I'm like this is because of a fluke. An accident.
June,
Esther, we all exist because of flukes and accidents.
that's how
Every one
life
of us.
happens.
Yeah.
We
It's a-
found each other because of accidents.
And a bit of a fluke. The right place at the right time.
Yeah.
Could I hold a quick survey? Raise your hand if you've ever made friends with a phoenix.
I hate you so much.
Raise your hand if you think you're enough for the shit we're doing.
Jade raises her hand.
Is she reading Rayla's minds or something?
A little bit. You can see a very slight finger pointed towards Rayla.
Well, at the very least, you've brought this one here.
That is the only good thing I have ever done in my entire life.
Didn't you awaken a
absolutely
god?
not. Yes.
For her.
That, like, none of us could have figured that out. You spent weeks doing that.
You found
You
that
know-
egg to begin with.
As one who worries and goes over various combat circumstances multiple times in my head, lack of firepower can seriously change tides. Any one thing could. Any combat we had you not either blown a wall open with fire or simply singed someone ever so slightly, it could have changed everything.
Even outside of battle. Esther, you found Pyrrhus, and you brought him to us. We may have protested at first, but...
Oh yeah, raise your hand if you've ever raised a dragon, by the way.
Does Thorn count?
No.
You summon him.
Not.
No
Of course
offense.
not. Of
Oh,
course he
shit.
doesn't.
Esther, you have the biggest heart out of all of us. I spent 5 years focused on one thing. The only thing that kept me alive, the only thing that kept me motivated was anger. I will be the first to admit that there is a dark core of hatred in my soul. And you've helped me heal. And I can't thank you enough. You were the one to show me a mother's love, Esther. Please. I know you don't think you're enough, but you're more than enough to me. You're one of the kindest people I've ever known. And you are our moral compass. I haven't known you for long, but even in that time I've been able to gather that.
Find me your moral compass. You all are fucked.
Do you know how many times people have said we're fucked in the entire situation we've been in for the last I don't know how many months?
And look at us now. Completely unfuckable. I'm not gonna... that's a jinx.
I've spent every night for 5 years dreaming about how I'd kill someone. Do you think you're more or less morally sound than I am? I shirked my do no harm oath because of pure hatred.
I just heard the stutter tied in at that, and it was really fucking funny.
I did. It was meant to be heard.
It was just the it's a double take in
Keep
vocal
it going.
form.
Keep it going.
Sorry. It's just-
And truth be told, I'm not looking forward to this gathering of the five either, because I have my own personal problems to work out there, and he's gonna be there.
Who's he?
The one who took everything from me. My parents, my innocence, my childhood.
I'll kill him.
He won't be there in a I don't want to kill him.
You don't have
The
to.
Nine
I
Hells is
will.
too good. No, the Nine Hells is too good of a place for a man like him.
We can keep him in the dungeon.
No. I want him to suffer.
That can be arranged. Fervis. And Esther just holds out her hand. Come here.
He's still just sort of curled up.
Please. It's okay.
I can't let go.
I know. And you might never be able to let go.
Spent years in those desert sands, and I refused to die until I challenged him to a rite of combat. I dreamed of putting him in a shallow grave. I am not the good person that you seem to think I am. I can't be unless I settle this, so please, none of you deny me this.
Do you think I'm going to?
I think you'd be the one to understand.
I am. And that is also something I needed to speak about with all of you. Despite this. And the heat that has been radiating off of Esther just is gone. It just fizzles out. Her hair goes back. Her hair actually delights and falls in messy curls all around her, and she just looks up to the rest of you with very tired eyes and just holds out the one arm that is not holding Jade.
Rosalind scoots in.
Xenia goes in.
To add on a feat that you've done, you taught me how to hug people. You at least helped in it. I think that was whatever. He just goes.
You're gonna make me cry again? Please don't.
Us two.
Also, Esther just kind of like breathes out a air of cold, because even if the heat goes out, there's still some ambient stuff going on, and it's probably a sweaty hug.
Yeah. But there is a certain level of temperature regulation that comes from the two fires Genasi hugging the mild embodiment of cold. Also, weirdly enough, Rosalind does tend to absorb heat pretty well.
I didn't know
Also,
that.
if you-
Okay.
You're playing, kind of.
If y'all don't think that
See-
fucking Fervis gets pulled into this hug, you're wrong, by the way, John. Fervis gets pulled into the hug.
Xenia's gonna like faint over to Esther just like one more time. Esther, now that you're doing okay, can I have the belt back?
And Esther will answer out loud, there is a reason I've been keeping the belt.
Can you tell me? Or can you like be a bit
Just-
more usual with it? 'Cause-
Allow me to explain, please.
Thank you.
As you all are well aware, the gathering is coming up, and there is something that I've been needing to discuss with you, and it sort of came out now. Yikes. Speaking of a spell that Esther can learn, I gotta talk to Xenia after this.
Full days of
There's a whole
yikes.
list.
I have to make preparations.
I know, but just please listen. There will be things that you will hear, as well as there will be things that you will see. Odds are, you will not understand most of them. If you are confused about something, please ask me and I will explain. Again, my culture is very different than yours. I do not mind explaining it down to the last detail, but just know that you will be allowed, I suppose, some lenience in terms of knowing certain things, again, because you are not from our culture. And people are well aware of this.
Could I suggest something that may help? Do you know how when you know something without knowing why you know, connotation, the feeling that's built into certain concepts and words, even if it doesn't necessarily match the strict definition of them.
Mm-hmm.
Could you, as you speak and tell us about things, just, if there's ever a moment that you feel needs that feeling, perhaps see if the Fane can send it to us? So that we
I'll try.
understand if something comes with a certain emotion?
Speaking of certain emotion, Ashton and Xenia, I need you to do a favor.
Anything except killing someone who probably didn't do anything wrong.
That's not going to happen.
Cool.
Let's start with a request then.
The odds of an incident occurring are very high
Mhm.
with relation to somebody that I have recently spoken about. Will not know his name.
Mhm.
Purpose of I do not wish to invoke it.
Can we call him bitch?
You may call him whatever you like.
Bitch. Okay.
If the time comes, I need one of you to take Jade. And I need the other of you to stand by Gareel.
See-
Ashta, I'd prefer if you took Jade because I know you can take a hit in
Here's-
terms of damage.
You think I can hold back a real?
I'm entrusting you both to try.
Once
Gareel?
again,
What exactly are you anticipating?
I am anticipating a fight that I cannot lose.
Ditto.
Whether it only be with words or whether it becomes greater, I do not know.
I'll prepare verbal healing just in case.
But I will tell you this, I'm afraid my old partner,
Bitch.
I left very suddenly after Jade's passing. I had barely recovered for a week before I left for Valeri, and I never officially ended things. And I worry, with how egotistical he is, that he presumes I'm his property.
Someone's gonna have to hold me back.
I am asking you all to stay out of this. This is for me to do, and me alone.
Can I still prepare verbal healing just in case?
Yes, you can.
Because I
But-
want to make sure you're okay.
I then ask not to stop you later, but to talk about it now. What you intend against him.
I genuinely do not. It would not be to fight to the death, as Fervis is attempting, but,
No, it's not to the death either.
or, I suppose, beating him to a pulp would be nice. I simply just... I don't even know if he's going to be there. I don't. I genuinely don't. Because apparently, though I was not told this, Thoth had a very tidbit of knowledge for me. Thanks. He was exiled. And I don't know why.
Can I
And
say?
only my...
Wasn't
Out
it
of
said he was?
character, wasn't that said?
Yeah, wasn't it said he was part of a group of exiles?
Yeah.
The
That was
dad
her
was
dad.
Yeah, that's the dad.
I thought that both were mentioned.
Nope.
There was a similarity between Fervis's tribe, which is descended from a group of exiles, and then there was Esther's dad, who currently lives with a group of current exiles.
Yeah, and those
No,
exiles
but-
were doing a thing on the side.
But way back when we first, encountered,
There was also one time I misspoke, but I was corrected after the fact.
Oh, because I had it written in my notes that both the dad and the former partner were exiled.
Mm-hmm. That was my
I've
understanding.
been assuming and understanding that for a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, me too.
To be fair, Esther has very recently found out that the partner was exiled.
Okay.
So they are technically both exiled. That was mostly a slip of the tongue when I said it the first time, but they're not in the same group.
Okay, so who was the one then that was part of the group of exiles that make a stink at the place?
That would be Esther's dad.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anyhow,
might
he-
be seeing him as well.
Mhm.
In that
So-
case,
What are you gonna use to hit him? Your quarterstaff?
no. But if he touches me, I'm going to light him on fire.
Can I
Is this why you want the belt?
give you a hammer? Like, it'll hurt. The,
This is
the
a-
belt with blood.
This is exactly why I want
Well-
After the confrontation, it is yours, and I will never ask for it again.
You can. It was really. You didn't answer the first 2 times I asked if I could have it back.
It was a difficult subject to bring up.
I
The
know.
only reason it's been brought up now is because you happened to catch me in a very weak moment.
Take me, Beatrice. Zine just like kisses her forehead.
I know.
Take me.
It's a very warm kiss.
You want to do this yourself, but if it does come to blows, would you accept indirect help in the form of a spell that might make you more physically imposing?
You think you can make me more?
Rosalind
on
just
fire?
feigns the information of this. Over. How would
Oh, I
Esther
love that
like?
idea.
How would Esther
Oh,
like to
Lord.
suddenly be 10 feet tall and just smack the hell out of this guy?
We make her fly too. That'd be actually kind of cool.
I can only concentrate on one.
Potion.
Oh, good point.
maybe? I don't know.
Mm,
Again, just... I don't know what's going to happen.
yes,
I don't know how this is going to turn out.
that
The
is
future is uncertain.
entirely fair. But if it
But-
does, if it does occur to you in the moment, feel free to feign over, and I will do so.
I will, but mind you, he doesn't know that she's alive. Nobody knows that she is alive. Only my dad does. Not even my dad. My stepdad, I suppose. Which is another topic, which apparently he also might be there, and we don't need to fucking talk about. I haven't seen him since I was about 5. And we're hoping to keep it that way.
Can we fight him?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yes.
I'm giving it a strong maybe.
I appreciate the maybe.
As in the
My-
one you brought on the castle?
No, my genuine father. My biological father.
The bad one.
Sorry, you said
Rayla
step.
Rayla just like puts her hand up and just says, "Can I turn him into a mouse and feed him to a dragon?"
I would not mind in the slightest, and I believe
that'll
my
be so
mother.
fun.
My mother would laugh with joy.
She's the dragon I'm gonna feed him to.
There's
Can you
there's
turn the mother into-
hand on the head of Rayla, and just like,
What?
can I request less death in this,
It
He
depends.
can.
if necessary?
If a rite of combat is invoked, nobody can step in.
That's fine then. Just
Very
I don't want things done that would be regretted.
Nobody will die. We have healers to make sure of that. And my father exiled when I was 5 years
You're cutting out just a
He-
touch.
My father was exiled when I was 5 years old. He was a catalyst for a lot of very bad things. And the only reason that he was even, I suppose, thrown out was they were lucky enough to find my mother in time. And I will leave it at that. I have not seen him since I was 5. My stepfather, the man you have met, is the man who I consider my father. He raised not only me and my siblings, but my half-siblings. And continues to be friends with the youngest of the two that aren't even his children at all. He loves us all, no matter what, and he has been there for all of us. And him and my mother to this day remain incredibly good friends. Which is why I consider him to be an actual father. That is also somebody who might need to be held back, but if I tell him to stay, maybe.
I'm sure if nothing else, he would know cultural cues if any of those come into play.
He wouldn't care. That's the sad part.
Very well.
Um,
There are only so many of us, and Esther, I would like to note just how many people would need to be held back and need to hold themselves back in your defense.
I think I'm. Oh. I've just come to the realization how people genuinely care for me, and it's a little over. Give me a minute.
Welcome to the club. Like 4 of us figured that out today.
She's genuinely like holding up a finger, asking for a minute to breathe. This has hit her all at once, and she's genuinely realizing for the first time how many people would fight for her defense.
Alright, let's switch it then. Ferris,
Yeah,
what's your
focus
intent
on
here?
him now.
We're giving you a break, we're not leaving it.
Fuck.
Shit.
Sorry, what was the
Don't
question?
worry, he said that when I was
As a
when
player, what was the
Eladrin.
question? There was like a bit of overlap.
Yeah,
So
and here we are, he looks at Xenia.
Before we get into that, I'm gonna request we all take a quick 5-minute break to give Sky a minute.
Oh, I'm okay. I've recovered. I've stopped crying.
Okay, I guess I'm still gonna give
I'm
a quick
about
5-minute
to.
break to give John a second to gather himself, to give everyone a chance to use the washroom, grab water if they need to. This is gonna be a very angsty session. We will take multiple breaks.
unless we mug Caius, in which case, oh god, that is going to be one hell of an emotional shift.
We'll see where that goes. Anyways,
Let's go, Matthias!
at 10
Just
to the
go.
hour, we'll be back.
The day before the meeting, we have to go across the country, mug a purple-haired motherfucker, take his belt.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. We have a castle and we can do that. Also, I have been waiting to spill all this shit for so long.
You're not alone there.
I know.
Oh
I just
man.
hope I hope it was enjoyable to have a little bit of exposition into why the fuck Esther has been freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
Oh man. Purvis has so many
It's-
preparations.
I appreciate you, like, telling me in advance for this, because, yeah, I wouldn't have been able to take this, like, head-on.
Like out of left
And
field.
I was like,
Yeah, this guy told me, like, 2 weeks ago.
yeah, I was like, just so you know, the session after, like, and no, I even told you last week. I was like, just so you fucking know,
Yeah.
the session is gonna hit fucking hard in terms of like abuse. So I'm warning you now that if you do need to like dip out for the first little bit, please do, because it is going to be heavily centered on like abuse and overcoming trauma. And my watermelon is cold. Fuck yeah.
That,
Nice.
yeah.
I think that's one of the greatest microcosms of Sky I've ever heard in my goddamn life.
You've known her for 4 years, just think for a minute.
Nah, it's still pretty up there.
Sirius XM.
Yeah.
Pain and trauma and oh, watermelon.
Yeah.
Just so you know, this episode is going to be really focused on pain and trauma. And fuck yeah, my watermelon got cold. I cut.
Oh,
Better
yeah,
be
right
Fucking cold.
right before the session started. I'll put this on recording, I don't care. I took a swig of soy sauce accidentally.
Ooh.
I get that in a fucking
How-
message.
What were you going for?
Because I had dumplings for dinner, and I was eating them quickly because I wanted to RP. And I'm like, okay, whatever. But
Just
but
wait.
I had the soy sauce there.
What the fuck?
I need to go back to what I told
It's my
Scott.
watermelon. No.
I messaged Sky this. Yeah, I had a lot of them, but I forgot to dip it in the soy sauce, so my brain went, a drink.
You see, I was like, part of me was hoping you got like some sort of like weird like chocolate drink from the
Really?
LCBO that you brought home, and that it was the same color and it was
Okay.
a bottle.
Oh, you
I
said
have
the
a-
name
I-
of the company. I don't speak for the company or its affiliates. Yeah?
I'm not
I-
gonna cut out my melon.
We'll leave that joke there. I have an important question, Ty.
Yes.
Was it in the soy bottle or no?
No, it was in a ramekin.
Okay. That's even funnier.
Yo, real quick, my mom bought Frosted Flakes and I didn't know, so I went out and I bought Cheerios. God fucking damn it!
But you
Mix
have
the two, it's
two
really good.
nice... Yeah. No, it was in a
No,
Why does that make it better
stupid.
that it was in the ramekin?
That makes
It
it
doesn't.
worse.
Yeah, it
Makes it
doesn't.
worse. I would have rather it been in the bottle.
It's still here. I don't know.
Again, like I was,
I did it
was
again.
giving that, I was giving
Why?
that levity.
Why?
Did you just fucking do it again?
What it felt like.
Yeah, also, Devin, I'm sorry. While I'm equally as flabbergasted as you, you do whack shit all the time. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
and I
fucking
know what I'm
ate
getting
an onion.
into.
You
I
literally
forgot.
have eaten cloves of garlic while staring me in the eye. It is one of the most
Kinda good.
weirdest
You ate
experiences of my
tuna out
entire
of a
fucking
can
life.
and told me.
Yeah.
You eat
Truly,
Cheetos
but-
with a pair of chopsticks.
This was better.
Smart.
Like, this
That's
was
smart.
better.
I do
Yes.
that.
No.
That is
No. That.
smart.
No.
You know,
No.
it was this or ramen noodles, and I'm like, why the fuck did you go with that noodles, you fucking psychopath?
Devin is smart for eating cheese chops because you have cheese on your fucking fingers.
That's the best
Exactly.
part.
Oh, it's not.
How dare you? Concentrated cheese after you finish a bowl of Cheetos is the fucking best.
Not when they're
No.
spicy, motherfucker.
That's exactly why it's the best.
I don't like my fingies getting all cheesy.
I don't like rubbing my eyes 40 minutes later and like in being in pain.
Then wash
I
your
want some-
hands.
I once ate a bowl of ice cream in a restaurant with chopsticks.
Same, actually.
Yeah, me too.
Was that all at August 8? I don't speak for the brand of the company.
Yes, it was.
No, I work for my work. So
I work for August 8.
I
wish.
have to say I don't work for the I don't speak for the brands or the company.
Fair. Alright, so, who's ready to get back
Pizza
into angst?
sucks.
Oh god, here we go.
I'm gonna. Can I try and just make jokes throughout in character to keep it light? Is that okay with everyone in terms of players?
Yes.
Leave it in the chat for the most part.
Yes, please and thank you.
If there's like a lull, maybe.
In terms of like what Xenia had been doing for like the beginning of the session.
I trust your timing, but if you're ever not sure, leave it in the chat.
No, if it's a joke that, yeah. Okay, sure.
Also, real quick, in terms of like seating positions right now, I'm assuming we're all sitting on the floor. Yeah?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yes.
Probably. Asher might.
It's a stump-shaped roof. There's nothing up there.
Okay, but I'm gonna say I'm assuming we're all sitting on the floor and like people aren't just standing. I will say for the sake of where Esther is currently, Esther is sitting in front of Fervis, cross-legged with Jade in her lap. She is reaching out to hold one of Fervis's hands because she is assuming some heavy shit is about to drop.
At a
And-
point, Ashton might have gotten up for the record.
Okay. Alright. So, as we fade back into the brief lull as the attention is turned away from Esther, as Esther is kind of letting her mind refocus, you guys can almost hear the Fane buzzing between her ears, trying to put together all the pieces that were just handed to her. Like, first, you feel all three pairs plus Jade's eyes turn to you. And, well, Rayla was already looking at you, so that doesn't change.
This all eyes. Just say all eyes.
Oh, except for Esther.
Don't do the math.
Aw, she's looking at him.
So Ash asked there. First, what is your intention at the meeting?
I don't want to kill him. I want to teach him a lesson.
Right.
What kind of lesson?
A lesson in suffering.
Want to know how?
Elder Farron was the high warrior of my tribe.
You told me about that.
Overly proud and pig-headed of a man.
Egotistical and stubborn. They messed up your choosing.
They did.
I remember this. You told me of this. That's why we reset it. I tried to, but you think he'll be there?
Not in an official capacity, but I'm hoping for my sake that he is.
You do also know he's technically not an exile. He's just a descendant of exiles, which aren't considered exiles. They're just kind of an offshoot.
Yeah.
So they are technically welcome, but they usually don't show up.
One step below.
Wait a goddamn diggity minute. Then why the heck wasn't Fervis allowed in the tribe? He was a descendant from exiles too.
Pretty much because Fervis's tribe is well known to be filled with a lot of really shitty people.
Okay,
And most people aren't willing to take the risk for him.
cool. That's gonna change a lot of things. Fervis, you're my fucking son now, and if you're under my roof, then they're gonna follow my fucking.
Now, each of the 5 kinds of tribes across the area have their own rules about it, but in general, they're considered not full exiles.
Good. All right. He's wearing my crest, so he's my family now. Fuck you.
Regardless, just for reference for everyone.
Yeah, so in a technical sense, he's not an exile, but effectively with the, like,
He's an
understanding
outcast.
of- Yeah, yeah. A non-literal exile. Alright.
Yeah, the whole tribe is considered like an outcast tribe. Certain tribes dislike them more than others.
Yep, alright. There he goes, okay, so you said you've been doing preparations. What's be explicit here?
I'm gonna challenge him to a rite of combat.
And do what?
Do what pain. I'm going to force him to do what pains him more than any physical injury I could ever inflict on the man. I'm going to force him to surrender. I'm going to make him get on his knees and grovel, beg, and weep for his life. I want the children of the tribe to look at him and point and laugh at the man who wept for his life. I want the other elders to see him as a husk of his former self and look down on him. I want him to suffer.
And you think the trial by combat's the best way for that?
Yes.
Do you want to borrow my gloves?
What, as a player, what do the gloves do again?
They suck out magic and they store magic. Esther would let you suck out some of her magic so you could store it and use it.
Because
You already wear gauntlets of ogre power, so you'd have to choose one or the other.
So I just sort of hold up my hands with the gauntlets on.
Yeah, he wears gauntlets basically that can functionally allow him to like crush stone.
Fair enough. I know you're angry and I understand I am too, so I respect your right to try him by combat. But just know, don't let your anger blind you. If he is a high warrior, he's powerful.
Why do you think I'm making so many preparations?
I know, but I warn you now. There are most likely things he can do that no one else has ever seen before. Most high council are capable of doing things that are not known to the general tribe.
Do you not think that I hadn't taken that into account?
I know you know. You're smart, you're clever, and you're quick-witted, and you're sure-footed, and I trust you. The only reason I am telling you this is because I know personal experience. Before I became pregnant, and before I lost Jade, I was being set to be the next High Matron. I was being trained in taking care of all ages of children, in doing the duties the High Matron is supposed to do in terms of emotional control and understanding and mediation and everything. But after Jade, I had to give that. And I don't know. They have a new one now. I'm just in combat, but she was kind. If they would ever reconsider. I know personal experience. High council capable of doing.
A little bit of cutting out.
Oh, sorry. I know from experience. That's why I'm making sure that you know.
You're not going to deter me from this, Esther.
I'm not trying to.
I know the risks.
I know.
I've taken them into consideration. I've run calculations in my head dozens and dozens of times over 5 years.
But a fight isn't dictated on calculation.
I know.
And I'm not guarding you against this. I'm not trying to stop you. I'm genuinely not. I offered you my gloves. Why would I offer you something to help you in a fight if I want to stop you? I know how much this means to you. Because I see what I feel in your eyes. And I hear what I'm thinking in your voice. And I feel your heartache. Because it's my own. In a different form, caused by different people, but still the same. Crushed by somebody that you were supposed to trust. Diminished into nothing and filled solely with the rage. With an unrelenting desire to unleash your pain that they caused back onto them. And I will not stop you. But I will make sure that you know that it might not go the way you plan.
I am well aware.
And I know you are.
Purvis, remember, you said Esther is like a mother to you. So don't be surprised when your mom triple checks that you brought your lunchbox.
You have a point there.
It's a pretty good analogy, honestly. Your lunchbox full of poisons, potions, and similar things.
Did you remember
Explosives.
clean socks?
If you view me as a mother, Fergus, I view a very capable and incredibly powerful son, but a son nonetheless. And I want to make sure that you are as prepared as you possibly can be for something like this, because there is no going back from this, and I know you don't want to go back from this. Because I know, your mind is set and your heart is driven, and you've been desiring this for 5 years. I know what that's like. I know what it's like to sleep somewhere you're not familiar with, and the only thing keeping you warm is some other form of hatred, rage, and just anything that will take away the sadness. But I also want you to be prepared, because once the fight is over, and once the rage is gone, that's when everything else is allowed to seep in. And that's when the sadness comes. And it's like a tidal wave. And you can't escape it. But I'll be here to help you ride it out. Because it's a wave that I know. And together we'll both make it to shore. Okay?
Fergus is going to reach out his hand and just sort of put his head down and just sort of mutter, "Thank you."
Always. And Esther will take his hand and squeeze it tight. Your family. When you wear that crest, you are no longer an outsider. You are of my family. Not of my blood, but of my name. And more often than not, that carries more weight than anything else. I hold enough respect in my tribe that if I see fit to give my name to somebody, that person deserves the same amount of respect as I deserve. And I will make absolutely sure that not just you, but all of you receive it.
Well, as long as you believe you're worthy of respect. accept
Let's
that.
switch back to me.
Mm.
Let's not do that. Let's focus on service.
One last thing, and then we will turn the sights back to you.
I hate this.
Fergus, remember that we're all here too. If you need any little bit of help when we get there, new information comes to light when you're there. we're there to help. I know for sure that you've been thinking and planning and going this situation over in your head for the last how many years, but we're a recent development.
You're the best recent development that I could ever ask for.
Fuck! Oh, that's cute. Can we quote that, please?
Go for it. Quote channels open to anyone.
Also, it hasn't been too long since you've been given super god level intellect, so
I was like a week after knowing you, and it's been 2 weeks knowing you now. Completely 2 weeks.
Oh, it wasn't
So-
a week after knowing him, it was 2 days. Perhaps 3.
so if anything else suddenly comes to mind with a new perspective being given once you're there too, just we're tools just as much as your potions. Don't be afraid to throw us at his face.
Also, if you want to come hang out, come hang out. Because, like, you sit in your little lab a lot and want to hang out.
Preparations to go over.
Yeah, but we can hang out.
If you'd like to keep me company, then I won't say no.
Fuck yeah!
Maybe you can help reorganize some things after last time.
Shut up!
What?
The Fey debacle. A little bit of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the dragons...
Were you not seething with the rage of 1,000 like chemical suns when your stuff got moved?
I was.
Like, Fanny's asked to cut
Didn't
it.
have anything to do with.
Cut it.
Yeah, she wasn't there. I'm pretty sure that was the dragons, right?
Yeah, it was dragons.
Roll an insight check for us.
Well, I'm glad we can get all our dirty laundry out here right now in this day. He looks
Don't-
over at Xenia.
Give me an insight check for us.
If you touch my dirty laundry, I swear to God, I'll
What you
pin
is
you by your fingers.
What yours? Uh-oh.
You can see right through Xenia.
Is there something you'd like to share with the class, Xenia?
Xenia, touch your shit.
It was just like an inch to the left.
Highly crass way of putting it.
I didn't
What am I
mess with
saying? I've gotten
anything.
used to
I
it.
made sure all the papers were there. Some of the dragons actually moved some of the papers, and I moved them back.
A lot of important ingredients and reagents.
Yeah, and I made sure they were all there. I know how potions work. I've made potions before. I've made a very powerful potion. I know how some of that stuff is reactive, and I made sure none of it would set off, and it didn't.
See,
I
Purvis,
take-
as they say this with full confidence, you can tell. You know for a fact a couple of those things were a bit too close to each other and were in great danger of exploding.
Take precaution when doing stupid things.
Well, maybe you can take triple precaution now when you spend some time with Fervis. Pat on the shoulder.
If literally everything was just moved slightly to the left, just in one direction, then nothing would have been any closer or further from anything else from where it started.
It would be true if a bunch of pseudo dragons did get in there first.
Fairly
Eh,
close
I
to that
suppose.
sulfuric acid.
Also, windows and
That
breezes.
one I got
To which,
It
and
was like
my
that when I
whole
got to it.
lab would have gone up in flames. No,
Can we get
I
you like
keep
a
all of my-
secondary room so
I
you
keep
don't
all-
have to store all that stuff in the same room?
That's really bad
Granted
fumes.
that you don't think that I keep all of my ingredients equidistant from each other?
That was the dragons then. I saw the ratio of distance between them, and that's how it was. So those were the fucking dragons.
Rayla kind of puts a hand up and just goes, "Can we go back to telling Esther how much we love her?"
Esther, I love you aggressively.
I'm okay, thank you kindly.
Esther, I love. No, you're getting attention now.
You are.
I'm fine.
He like puts their hands on Esther's cheek. Attention. Is this how this works? He's like looking to Ash. She's just looking for how this works.
I mean, remember, Esther, like you said, we deserve the same respect that you should be treated with.
This is the hand of respect.
Set by my tribe.
Right?
Yes.
And that has to do with your value. And also how you see yourself because you're part of your tribe.
Don't think you'd like to know how I see myself.
My hand of respect chooses you, Esther.
I
We
don't
love
know how to that, but all right.
Good. That's how I usually talk, Esther.
We don't need to focus on how you see yourself, just good to keep in mind how you deserve to be treated.
Also, look at how the people you know care about you see you. That helps put stuff in perspective.
And it's a two-way street, too. If we're getting better treatment, then that means you have to be risen up with it to keep up, right?
If I could
Keep
afford
things
to
fair.
go slightly off topic.
Rose.
Xenia, if you don't mind actually helping with the preparations, I'm probably gonna need a couple extra hands to make a lot of healing potions.
Can I give you something else that's kind of cool?
What would that be?
Cena's gonna like look to Ashton and do like slight grabby hand motion, just go like, "Give me the potion I made a while ago."
Out of character.
Give him my potion.
Oh.
I want to give him a gift.
Asher like narrows his eyes, thinks for a sec, remembers, and goes, "Oh,
Keep potion,
you sure?"
man. Don't drink it, Purvis, and don't give it.
I'm sure he'll know what it is as soon as he sees it. I'm just
What is it?
Somehow, I don't think it's going to be used. No, wait, I don't know about it, do I?
well, no, you don't.
No.
So
Never mind.
directly to that effect, Asher looks. Well, are you prepared to explain why I have that?
Because I gave it to you because I was gonna drink it.
As long as that's out there, and he pulls out a bottle and puts it in front of Fergus.
Purvis, what is it? Tell me what.
Oh,
Going to
I
take a
remember
look at
what
it.
it is.
Fergus, your passive alchemy is what again?
So
Yes.
I have an alchemy of 12.
So your passive alchemy is a 22.
Yeah.
So you look at it, and you're like, it can be like one of two things, but based on the way that it was described by Xenia, you're 90% certain that is a potion of feeble mind,
This is
With-
a potion of feeble
with
mind.
a DC set on its own as opposed to the spellcasters.
Can it use my save DC?
It is set to its own, not the spellcasters. However, you being an alchemist could use your DC.
There's a very like there's a smile like a very sick twisted smile growing.
Oh, the others don't know I stole from Ashta to get this.
You did a
Say
what
that
now?
in character. When we were in the desert, I stole from Ashta to get this.
What
We'll
did you
get
steal?
the-
I am very concerned that apparently Feeble Mind has been going around.
The nervous system of a dragon.
I thought
Oh,
you
is
just
that
had
where
that
that
on
went?
you.
Yeah, I use it.
Well, that would have been nice.
Said we didn't have it. I didn't say where it went.
I was wondering what you did with it.
Could have asked.
Service?
Well, it would have been nice to know, so that way I could have told Ophiuchus, oh, I'm sorry, we made a potion of feeble mind.
I will say, as you say
I meant
that
to
name,
say the wrong. I meant to say the wrong name.
I would say if there's any time that Esther is going to slip, this would be the time.
No, I was gonna say this is Lord of the Mine. I meant to say fucking Lord of the Mine.
Give me a intelligence check to see if you say it this time.
No,
You're a bitch.
stop!
You're a bitch. You can use Spain for advantage.
Can you stand for advantage?
I'm trying to say for advantage because I fucked up. I made a big whoopsie.
This is the fun thing I have to do as a DM.
I hate this. Oh,
Yeah, punish a
okay.
player for a flub, making them use resources.
Yes.
No, give me guidance.
There's no way to get guidance. 18's enough. You're okay.
Fuck you, Connor.
Fuck you, Conrad.
Real quick then, on the topic of potions as well as spells, Xenia, I need to
Yeah.
ask you a question.
Yep.
Because apparently the gods are mad that I asked them for help on something.
How many?
Oh, Jesus.
Hey,
Did you like press his Ash's lips together? How many?
so just gives Ashton a look. Did I ask you? Is your name Xenia? No, shut the lips. Anyways,
I'm doing a piss
Femme la bouche.
Ferme la bouche.
Asher just walks off slightly. These gods are grating on me! Just off in distance.
Well,
There's a
they
rumble of
didn't.
thunder.
They didn't give me help.
You
if
wanna
that's what
go?
they're asking for.
How many? Esther, how many?
2.
It's not bad.
Roll me a quick insight check, Esther.
What do you mean? It was 2.
Roll me a quick
No.
insight check.
Someone could be pissed. Did I just smack her with guidance when I see her thinking? Oh no.
I'm using feign.
Sure.
Can I still smack her with guidance if I see her thinking?
No, because this is you wouldn't have known everything she was thinking ahead of time.
0! 0 is the optimal amount!
Technically, neither of the gods were upset with you. It was more of one of those.
Not mad, I'm disappointed.
No, it was more of just affirming the boundaries. If you're not a cleric,
At hissing.
it was basically their sales pitch trying to turn into a cleric from Thoth.
What did you say?
If you were from Thoth, it was kind of along the lines of, if you were a cleric, I can give you this magic. That was kind of the vibe that was being put across.
Oh fuck! Okay, I didn't know that. I thought they were mad.
It was.
Um,
That's why it was an insight check. It wasn't specifically stated. Esther was in a state.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Literally looks up and just like angry.
No, I guess because I'm not a cleric, I can't ask for certain things.
No, Pacific Rep, don't steal my thunder.
I'm
I
not
spot
trying to.
a lot of. Okay, good. I'll
Speaking
just figure.
of thunder, that thundercloud's looking at me funny.
Yeah, because every single second you get, you curse a god with it.
If Zeus strikes you down,
Common.
Halkarim will be very, very laughing.
That's
Very,
a good
very
point.
laughing. I
Didn't he lose the favor of Zeus after Asher kicked his ass?
yeah, he
We
broke his
don't
arm.
Technically, you don't know that.
We don't know.
Yeah.
We hope.
Xenia, I need to ask you to teach me something.
It's gonna be hard to teach. My stuff's usually given by one of them.
It's a spell, but I know that people with my kind of magic can learn it.
You learn from book, but
You
I'll
guys
put them-
have taught each other spells before.
oh yeah. I forget.
And Xenia, Esther's going to feign you the name of the spell.
I know the spell. You
You
told me
know?
this spell 2 days
Okay.
ago. Remember,
Making
we had a
sure-
conversation. We had a
I know,
conversation.
I'm making sure you remember it.
I'm
wasn't, there,
surprised.
wasn't there a second one you were looking at though, Esther?
Which one, Conrad?
We were just discussing it in the main chat, I think.
Jesus Christ, I don't remember.
Antipathy, sympathy.
Oh no, I wasn't looking towards that one.
Okay.
Goes like, huh? That one seems
No,
not easy enough, but teachable. What level of spells can you cast?
up to 8.
Okay, you're fine. I need to
Wait.
figure it out.
Is this out loud?
I was assuming that's out of character, considering we don't know about spell levels in character.
Those times.
You sort of do, but not really.
Yeah.
What spells can you get? Can you?
Conrad
cast
setting
spells?
face smashes the D&D rulebook. Let's not mince words here.
Bruh, how much oomph can you do?
It has been
How much
said
oomph
before.
do you oomph? Is that what you said?
It has
How
been
much
stated in
oomph?
canon before that there are basically 10 grades of spell.
Yeah, the gods have a copy of the player's handbook. This is just how it works here.
What
Yeah.
The
grade
gods of a copy
spell?
of the DM's good.
Have you hit grade 9 of spells? Because I think you can do it.
Mhm.
Okay. And sure. I want
Thank
brownies. I want to make
Pardon me?
brownies. I want to make brownies.
We'd have to go back to the castle, but sure.
You have a kitchen downstairs.
You guys kind of notice as the trapdoor kind of flings itself open, and a very startled Kenku pokes her head out, and in the voice of was it Everett? Was his name?
Mm-hmm.
You hear. It seems there's been another dragon attack. Are you guys still free for that?
Yo.
Oh,
I was about to
Yeah?
literally out of character. I was just about to have Asher bring up the dragon.
Father, I crave violence.
Rosalind
he-
looks at everybody else.
I was about to ask if we were still going to do that. Wasn't sure if we're going to do it today, but it seems we have had that choice rescinded. So let's go.
We
Yep.
don't have our squads, do we?
They're up in the castle, not far.
We can get
Fuck
them.
me.
Sure, we could airdrop dwarves.
Yeah.
We
Little
need,
parachutes!
we need to
I
get-
want them in little parachutes!
They're a big old rock slab that comes down. Their parachute is underneath them, and it's made of stone.
Oh, the shield.
Bro, no, gravity don't work like that,
It's a lift.
cuz.
That's a lift. It's the lift.
Lift.
Oh, right. Sorry. I thought you were implying they jump off with like
No!
a stone shield beneath them.
Oh my god!
Damage! That is the goldfish scenario!
Oh,
That's
God.
how we kill all of our squads.
That is
Oh,
literally
God,
the
our
gold.
squads are
That
gonna
is
kill it? Please don't.
no.
Okay,
That is
yeah,
literally the
here's-
goldfish scenario. Not
Yeah.
happening.
And Rosalind's gonna, in the meantime, bring up that probably we should send Jade up to the castle.
That's a good point.
And I'll
That is a very
feign
good idea.
Issa, ask her if she can scramble one squad of each, do you guys think?
I think.
Yeah,
this is
let's
fine.
make it easy for Conrad.
Easy for
That's okay. You guys are the ones that control the squads. It's up to you.
Yeah, but
Do we get to go fight something this session?
I have it ready.
let's do it.
Let's hurry up!
What? One squad of each, unless anybody wants to. Sure. Whatever instructions are relayed, and
Okay, question
also
out of character.
send somebody to maybe Gareel so he can pick up Jade and go back up.
Sure.
Grill
Question
has
up
been
here.
meditating for the last day, I believe.
Yeah, he's kind of out of commission, but Issa can come pick it up instead.
Issa can do that. Yep.
Thing out of character because I want party opinion.
Mhm.
How many healers do we want? Because I can handle my 2 squads.
Okay.
I could take my 2. They're pretty helpful.
I can take mine too. I can do 2. It's fine. Let's do 2. Fuck
Let's
it.
do 2.
Bring them all.
Oh, this is gonna be a
is
fun
trained to-
encounter. I don't feel bad at all for what I put on that map now.
Oh,
Oh, God.
okay, good. It's a good
We
thing
made
we chose
good
fucking 2.
Bring them all.
Oh dear.
I would have balanced it accordingly, but I don't feel bad at all for what I put on this map now.
All right.
Alright, so you guys scramble the squads, head back down to Everett, who's looking panicked and talking to a number of Aarakocra messengers, basically. And you see he's like gathering a ton of information, speaking in Orin to all of them, and basically getting like almost what's the longitudinal information as to where the attack happened, and
I
trying
don't
to
know.
gather as best information as he can.
One of the fucking compass corners.
Yeah.
Longitude. Yeah.
I believe it's longitudinal. Yeah, latitudinal sounds wrong. So
Location.
Rosalind
Yeah.
will immediately, if she gleans that information, feign it on up to Issa so that the castle can drop dwarves directly on the spot.
Fuck, what are the recharges?
For
Sorry, I'm talking to
level-
myself. I'm looking
that's
for the
okay.
handout.
It's for third, second, first. It's 6, 5 to 6, 4 to 6.
Third, second, first. Sorry, you said 4 to 6, 5 to 6, and then 6?
Oh yeah. Basically, the high level spell, the one less recharge you get, and you get 3, 2, 1 uses for first level, second level, third level.
3,
That'd be-
2, and 1 uses?
Yep, just basically goes up the scale of how powerful they are directly.
Thank you.
No problem. But as you guys gather the squads, you are basically quickly informed by what's it called Everett that it seems like the attack happened and that the dragon retreated to some underground caverns. He does not know how big they are, but he knows the way. The Aarakocra managed to get a location on where the tunnels begin.
Come here, bitch.
Let's do it.
Yep.
All right. So
Too
your
much-
squads are. Oh, good.
Too much sappy shit this session.
Correct. I would argue it's just the right amount, but
It
And
was
then-
no, it was beautiful and I loved it, but also, let's go kill something for fuck's sake.
yep. Oh, the eternal D&D balance that must be reached.
Yep.
So, as you gather the squads and have Issa take Jade with her, and basically inform, both of the platforms are actually brought down, as you guys are it will be much faster to fly over to these
Okay.
tunnels.
Okay.
So, how many squads are you bringing? Are you bringing both?
2.
2.
2.
Yes, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you are brought to a part of the sinking lands that you are unfamiliar with, but you've seen on the maps enough. It's this patchwork of. Ariel, you'll recognize when I say this. It looks very much like the Shattered Plains look like.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, when I read that, I was so happy to hear. It looks almost. Yeah, it looks almost like a bunch of platforms, all with rivers running through them, like a bunch of canyons, almost like the Grand Canyon, but with larger tops than bottoms. A number of these have been knocked over as well, and have collapsed into rubble and are falling into these long caverns that go hundreds and probably thousands of feet down through it. This is a broken, collapsing landscape. And you can see the remnants of where this attack happened, of an upturned series of carts with magical fixtures at the bottom that float over these little gaps, but anyone with knowledge would know that you can basically build into a certain height. It's like levitate.
Place is a zebra skin of terrain.
Out of curiosity, can we take those little levitating things off the bottom carts?
You can. A lot of them are cracked and broken, but you can take them if you'd like.
Can I take them, please?
Yep, just levitation crystals, minor size.
How many?
Probably 2 functional, 2 broken.
Thank you.
But as the Aarakocra guide you down and float the platform as low as they can into the abyss of a collapsing landscape, the tunnel's narrow, and you may not have to go single file, but this is a unusual and tight squeeze. It reminds you almost of the Underdark.
I do not like.
It's not a great place. However, there is a consistent green glow to the walls once you get deep enough in, and the platform has to stop before because it just can't fit anymore. And you each offload your squads and begin preparing yourself for the upcoming fight. This is going to be a small trek, but one that you guys can make. As you walk in, this green glow comes off the walls from not quite moss, but almost like crystals, and if magma could be green and cold, that's what it looks like. Almost like veins of rivers frozen inside the walls. Dripping every once in a while with these like bioluminescent glows and this hiss of something whenever it's water. You feel unwelcome here, to say the least. But as you traverse deeper and deeper within, thanks to the guidance of Ashta, it is not too difficult for you guys to get through without too much harassment. Each of you give me perception checks.
Oh lord.
Perception.
Yeah.
Ashta with advantage.
I'll just click again.
It's unneeded. You got a nat 20.
Yeah, alright.
Nice.
Thorn!
16.
Lord.
Alright, just 1 second, check my notes to make sure I'm not forgetting anything.
You know what? That's up to an hour. As they're getting in, Ash will do pass without trace as well.
Okay, and that will definitely help keep you hidden.
Cool.
Basically ups your passive by 10, so yeah. Where is it? Here we go.
I love the dichotomy of the Ashta perception checks.
Yeah, right? Just Ash's checks in general, I feel like.
Yeah.
At this point, pretty much.
Hence dichotomy.
Alright, so Thorn and Ashta, you notice that there is a lot of rubble down here. All of you can see that clearly. It's rubble of broken stones. But Ash, you start noticing this strange trend with the shape of them. Along the walls and on the ground are these broken statues that if you just put the pieces together, just correctly, it looks like almost like very basic figures of dragons. Kind of like the Fullmetal Alchemist ones with like the teeth that come out of the ground. Very much like that. But as well, there's signs of broken pickaxes. There's signs of tunnels that have no rubble at all. Just this fine dust across the ground. It looks like these weren't all made at the same time in the same way or by the same beings. And you continue further in and you can feel this green glow get brighter and brighter. As it is functionally bright light for everyone here. The tunnels very quickly lose their humidity as they begin to open up. into this deep, deep, twisting, almost maze-like structure opens up ahead of you. And I will bring you guys onto the map as you enter the lair, whatever lives here. It is going to start out black, don't worry, it's not just your screens. I'll open up the space you guys starting in.
Top or bottom of the map?
Bottom right. We're going to do this in large sections, because I'm assuming you'll have Thorn and the like scouting out.
Oh boy. Oh, those are some narrow corridors.
Yeah. This is a tunnel created by some fucked up, weird creature that seems to enjoy this, you'd imagine. It seems to enjoy the confusion. I got really confused there because I took off names only for the things at the bottom. And for a second I just saw a really giant Esther sitting down there. And I was just like, oh, that's interesting. So, I will ask you guys
now.
I will ask you guys again, do you want to take both squads? Because this is going to be continuously very tight corridors. You can ask the squads to stay back and protect your rear.
I'll have one protect the entrance, one of my squads protect the entrance, and one follow in.
Yeah.
Sure. Alright, so I'll take these two squads off then.
I'll have mine at the top, and I'll have my second one like right at the back, but like
Sure.
coming with us.
Okay, so they'll act as rear guard? Yep. So the blue is the only place your squads can stand, basically. For the squads that are staying behind, don't bother putting them on the map.
Yeah.
For general sanity, I would say one is behind and one is beside, but I will not put them on the map until we actually get to combat for the sake of Jesus Christ, there's going to be a lot on this map.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to do the same thing for mine
That's
because I
fair.
am break.
I'm gonna store mine right here,
Just
but they're
to-
kind of
just-
up here.
Sure.
Like,
Actually, I'll say
come
you can do
with.
yours too.
Yep, alright.
Yeah, so just keep any squads that aren't going to be guarding on the sides here. Alright. But, as you guys... I'll just stack them up like this so they're easy to separate. So, as you guys enter the cavern, there's this electric charge to the air, Ashta, that you recognize as, if not elemental magic, elemental attuned magic. Something else. Xenia, you get a quiet whisper in the back of your mind. It says, from the Raven Queen, saying, "There is undeath here.
What do you want
There's
to do?
whatever is here, it needs to die."
Deal.
That's just
Well,
gonna detect portal.
So, Ashton, you detect. I'll just give you the. How close to? It does.
Distance and direction.
Alright. You detect. Oh, I'll just show you because it's actually very close. 70 feet this way.
Well, fucking shit. There's the fucking other elemental that's let out.
Any flavor of it?
Earthen.
Alright. So Earth plane,
Or at least one of the Earth adjacent planes, one of the two.
and Ash will just feign that to the group. Just Earth attuned portal that way, 60 feet.
Earth,
On?
not air.
We're underground. Are we underground?
Yeah, you're deep underground.
But it's
No,
a
under-
lightning-based creature.
Is there an in-between of Earth and air?
They're opposite, therefore they have no meeting in between. The closest thing is the elemental. The material plane.
Be a bit like walking into a very fire-oriented creature's lair and going, "Oh, water portal."
You know, we are underground. There are metals. Electricity is attracted to metal.
Perhaps.
And methods mix up sometimes.
Yep.
Might be that, maybe.
So,
The closest thing you can think of is a dust method, but it's most consider that to be like a fire and air mixture.
Oh,
When you look at the planes, not the methods.
Yeah,
Quick.
no. Yeah, he just means that it's not impossible things.
Yeah, just letting you know.
alright.
let's go, brother. Walk.
Lead the way.
So-
We want-
point me which way you guys are going. I'm not going to make you walk down the whole corridor. It's just point which way you guys are going to go, and then I'll move you to the large rooms.
To the
This
portal.
way.
The portal is basically the center of this map, so wherever you go, you go.
Center.
Yeah, I'd say that's it. Asha would
Through that?
go,
Okay.
go on that way.
So I'll reveal this area to you. And give me those group stealth checks, just the main players.
Okay.
So not the squads, basically.
Not the
Yeah.
squads, we're just going to use yours for this.
Do we have advantage on these or no?
No, but you have a plus 10.
I'm using guidance.
Ooh, 20. Ooh, what the fuck is that?
Should you be at disadvantage for? Oh, it doesn't matter. It's a 7. 17 though.
I'm trying to. No, because Asha's got his cloak on because he has the extra human slot now.
I have I'm wearing half plate, so I have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
Would Asha have advantage
I
for
need to hide
the
it, man.
for the camouflage on the cloak?
You never had a chance to do a short rest. And even if you had, you never tuned it to the tunnels. You tuned it to the
Okay.
upper.
But
Alright,
disadvantage with that cloak.
Still
Yeah.
17 with the pass of that trace.
So stealth.
Lowest roll is a 17, so yeah, you guys are okay. Alright, so you guys can put yourself in this room right here. As you can see down the tunnel, this strange creature that does not seem to have noticed you at the moment, and it's just kind of floating around through the air. Actually, you do recognize this as Zephyr Weird.
He goes, "That's one of them." Overfane.
Mhm.
Want to let it come to us?
It's your call.
All right,
Where are they?
I'll do what I do. And he takes a shot.
Go for it.
He'll move up slightly.
What are
Um,
the weaknesses,
over-
Ashta?
Go ahead and rest to make sure you're in that room
I am
over here.
moving.
And we'll save the squads till the big fight, because they're probably not going to be necessary for these things.
Yep. All right. Let's see. How far is that boy? What, could you like readjust him? Is he within 30 feet of me?
No, he's intentionally outside of the 30-foot range. Because otherwise you would have been noticed. As you know, these things have blind sight.
Okay. I mean, with the way stealth works, he could take a step into it and still have the surprise.
Yeah, you could, but you started outside of it, so that's why it's
Right.
on the where it is. Yeah, you can do that. You can do the planar warrior. That's what I'm saying.
Alright.
Fine.
Yep. Okay.
As a note, are you attuned to any of the elements yet, or are you going to save the wings for later?
I think he's on air right now. Because
You have to summon the wing for it to happen, though.
Oh, okay. I remember the thing. Just at least I think I stayed at a point like he stopped the
most
Feywild once
recent-
the things happened. But yes.
Yeah, so most recently you attuned to air, but it's only active once your wings are out. So
Okay. Yep. Yep. All right then. Okay. So just he hasn't taken an action.
yep, so you can take a step
Uh,
forward if you'd like to get to 30 feet.
Yep.
Yeah, it will certainly hit.
And
Additional 4 damage, right?
additional 4 and what the, wait, hold on, is that 1d6?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so still.
Alright, so 16 plus 10 is 26 damage. Alright, you see as the thing begins to twist in the air in absolute pain, as the bolt drives itself home into its side. It turns to you and quickly becomes invisible as a reaction. You know that they're able to do this basically as they just turn into electricity. It is still there, but at the moment it will appear as simple sparks in the air and functionally invisible.
Alright, yep,
So-
Ash again relays this to everyone quickly.
Yeah, of course. With that, let's get initiative. You'll still get your full action, Ash, don't worry, but
Damn right I will.
I love that little giggle.
Real quick. Okay, is it invisible due to illusion or transmutation magic?
no, it just
Damn.
becomes lightning.
Alright, I was excited about something for a second and then I was wrong.
Hey,
Yep,
Conrad,
there's the ability.
out of curiosity, can you use inspiration to reroll an initiative?
Any d20.
It's an ability check.
Yeah, any d20 you can reroll with it.
With what?
Yeah.
Inspiration.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yee!
Much better.
Very much better. Okay.
Mm.
So, as the creature begins to twist in the air. I'm going to leave it on the map in the last place. I should probably roll its initiative, actually. There we go. It begins to twist in the air in the last place you saw it. I'm going to leave the token there. Ash, it is your turn. So
All right.
go ahead and take your full action.
Yep. All right. So has he acted yet, or?
It's reacted. I'll say that you'll basically cancel out the advantage and disadvantage,
Okay.
but you can't stack any other ones onto it for this
Okay.
attack.
All right then. Well, I guess I won't be doing that then. Okay. So then, let me just double check. Do I need to see him for? Yeah, I do. All right. So this will just be a regular heavy crossbow.
All right, go for it. Yeah, definitely hits. +4 and
Okay.
+1d6, right?
Mhm.
All right, so 17 damage. Okay, yeah, it hits.
All right. And second.
Give me the 1d6. All right, 19 more. Okay, it is still up, but you can begin to see parts of the tendrils of electricity start to separate from the actual main body itself. And I believe because you only attacked one target, you don't get an additional attack?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. I'd say if I was doing another attack.
Yeah.
You know. You know what? Ash is gonna. Nah, no. I can't do that in this party. Never mind. He's just
Got hard to
going.
safe on it. Wait, no, fuck.
No. Like I can't hide because I'm the one who's supposed to get hit. So that's his turn.
All right. Next up, Esther. You can see where the Zephyr Blast was, or where the Weird Blast was. But at the same time, as your turn begins, you can feel this rumbling in the ground as something has awoken.
There's a quick feint to Ashta. It woke up. And also, Ashta, do you know what these things are?
Yep, he's been explaining it this whole time.
I know, but weaknesses!
Conrad.
Any weaknesses that it had, you were told of last time. Which is my way of saying there's no weaknesses technically, just immunities, which you can imagine are what they are.
I'm assuming lightning, but I don't know if fire is one of them, and I really hope it ain't. Because everything we fight is immune to fire, and it's exhausting. How?
As a reminder, if it just resists fire, you ignore that because you have your feet.
Minute, I gotta get in line of sight.
Technically, you can't see it anyways, but yeah.
Just blast
That is-
the area.
I know, I'm trying. Just give me. Yeah, that'll. Brother, yes.
Yes. What? Ah, there we go.
Okay.
Right on
Alright.
him. Right on that bad boy.
Should it be a DC 13? Oh yeah, because that's your
Dex.
Why is it DC 13?
I don't know, bro.
Constitution based because Genasi spell?
No, that's wrong
It
spell.
should be 17.
Yeah.
My save DC is 17.
It's
Yeah.
alright then.
Well, we know it's
Would you-
17, so just have him roll it.
Yeah, sorry, just wondering why that's happening because it technically should be only a what's it called cone of fire. What's it called? Burning hands is
Yeah.
DC 13. Might want to check that, but it
Ha-ha!
fails regardless. Okay.
No, even Esther's Genasi spells aren't that because the earring, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A high
Yeah,
that's true.
Constitution.
Yeah. Check to make sure your overall DC isn't set that low. But the
my
fire.
normal DC is 17.
Huh, that's weird.
Right, sometimes individual spells get messed up. Either they don't add the right modifier or they don't add a modifier at all.
Anyways,
Yeah.
And that looks like it stayed blank because I bet that's your proficiency bonus plus 8. 8 and 5. So
keep it going, keep it going.
sorry.
Yeah.
The
okay.
explanation, Evan.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Also, the damage is off, but whatever. Yeah, okay, so it seems to take at least some sort of hold. Actually, never mind, you ignore resistances. With a shock of lightning and thunder, basically, it seems to connect with the ground, and a lightning bolt goes through that cavern with a flash, and the creature is dead.
Greedy little goblin, what did it leave behind?
Nothing. It is made of lightning.
Is there dust behind?
It is made of lightning.
Sad.
But with that, you can hear as this cavern awakens.
Which
With-
one, brother?
The cavern, like this whole area, awakens with something.
Yeah,
So I'm going to get rid of the initiative tracker. You are still in the same initiative though. But wherever you guys choose to move, where you guys choose to move.
All right, keep it going
Probably north.
Let's go up here.
this way.
On
Right.
my turn, I'm gonna bring up Crown of Stars because it lasts an hour.
Sure.
So
Christ,
Crown is now
Lord.
glowing.
Can you reveal things?
Yep. Let's just roll an initiative for the other creatures.
Ha 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 ha. Ha, that's a good time to use my inspiration, goddamn.
So I'll open up this much for you guys. And I want you guys to gather around Esther where you would be in that cavern.
Oh, in it?
In the
like,
cavern? Like,
Sorry, in that tunnel right there you're in.
oh, okay.
yeah, Ashton would definitely be in front.
And Fergus, let's get you on there too. You have a bit of leeway actually. I'll open up a bit more space for you guys to move.
Fervis, do you need to be closer to things? Because I've got ungodly range, so
I might need to be.
there you go.
And actually I'll open up that one for you guys too. Alright, and I'll say, as well, put your squads on the map.
Yep. All right.
It's fucking time.
Where?
Wait, shit.
Find space for it. This is the trouble of fighting in small corridors.
It'd be there. This is the trouble of giving us a 4x4 of a group of people.
This is the trouble of having 4 people. They take 2 by 2.
My squads are teeny tiny, and that's
They-
okay.
They're people. They could separate, but
Oh my
yes.
god.
What?
My
Why did they go
squad-
small?
You just changed the token for everyone's except Sky's.
No!
I fix that every time.
You never permanently fix it.
No.
Move your guys. Mine would be up front.
Yeah.
I know, I'm just doing it so I can fucking do the little... There she goes.
Do the
Hey.
deal.
Alright.
Alright.
Go
Cool.
there now.
Alright. So, as down these corridors, just northeast of Ash's squad, you see a massive, very clearly draconic creature rise out of the ground and fill up this space,
The fuck
looking
is
down
that?
in your squads. So, Ashna, go ahead and roll me a nature check with advantage.
All right.
I'm intentionally doing nature because I know it's an intelligence.
No, that's fine.
Just letting you know. Yeah,
Feign for double.
go for it.
That was,
That was
single
only single.
advantage.
That was only single.
Yeah.
One more.
Ooh.
You can tell this creature is draconic. You can't tell what else it is. You've never seen something like this before.
Hey,
Uh,
Conrad,
Yes.
out of curiosity, because of Esther's exposure to dragon as well as Dragon Man, can she attempt to make a roll?
If once you get into line of sight with it, yes. But at the moment, you can't see it actually because you're around that corner.
Cool beans.
God.
So, with that, something is very clearly coming to get you guys, and we're going to start at the top of the initiative round. Ashton, your squads, you were up first. As a reminder, the squads move on your turn at your discretion during those turns.
Yep. All right. Let's go. Bonus action.
Okay.
That should be at 0, but
That's okay.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to give them a quick radius.
yes.
Why is the music not happy? Whatever. There we go.
Maybe make it a square just to make it easier.
It covers all the same squares, it's fine.
It's hard to see. Anyways, okay. Next is Astra. Who is going to bonus action Guardian of Nature.
Okay. I'm going to assume your usual Primal Beast form.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Great
sure.
tree.
Yeah.
Great tree.
Yep. The thistles at the side. This thing hasn't acted yet, right?
It has.
Okay. That's fine then. Planar Warrior. Nope, I can't. I have that bonus action already. Regular then.
Okay, go for it. Make your attack. 14.
And these will
Yep.
be Dragon Destroyers.
Go for it.
God damn.
All right. So, you do notice that the elemental natural damage you do does not take effect. Seems this is not an elemental.
Alright.
So, total of 16 damage. I'm just gonna
But
go
the
and
Dragon Bolt does take effect.
Yes, the Dragon Slayer bolts do.
Alright.
It is very clearly a dragon.
Okay. He's gonna use that. I'm trying to remember the distance on that. Yep. He's gonna do his 10-foot teleportation just into his squad's space temporarily.
Yep.
Second shot.
There we go. Yeah, second one will definitely hit. Alright, total of 13 more damage. You see this creature take notice of you and make this grumbling, awful sound that you're pretty sure is speech of some kind. Which of the primordial languages do you speak?
Yes.
Just primordial?
Yeah, primordial.
Okay, but you don't speak the other four, do you?
No.
The other four are primordial.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
it's
okay.
an umbrella.
Yeah, but it's... Again, we've used the thing of like Latin before. I'm trying to get how clear you're going to hear this. You get all something along the lines of leave, home, and master.
Does he recognize the dialect?
It's definitely what's the Earthen one called? Orin, Ignan,
Terran?
Terran. That's the one. It's the one that doesn't start with a vowel. Yeah, so it is Terran.
He'll just respond in, I guess, base primordial of slay the destroyer.
Okay, fair enough.
He'll also just teleport over to here. I say, is this a door or is it like a platform?
It is a door. It is a door, and it is closed.
All right. In that case, then maybe. Yep. No. He's gonna stay here. He's gonna have his squad. Could his squad back up slightly to here if Esther's squad moves back one on their turn?
Yeah, Esther's next, so that's fine.
All right. They still need to attack. So they're gonna go ahead and huck an axe.
Go for it. 14 clatters off the armor.
All right. And they just get the one, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
For the sake of ease, the squads all have one attack because they do a shit ton of damage.
Yep, that's fine. That'll be his turn. Asha braces.
Alright, give me your recharge, and at the end of your turn... Actually, not the end of your turn, initiative count 20. Beneath your feet, Ashta. Hope this clicks properly. Oh, is it not going to? There we go. A small dragon head, like the one you saw broken earlier, comes to the ground and goes to grab you by the ankle. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. 2.
Okay, you jump in the air as this like snaps at your ankles and shatters into stones with the force of its teeth, and then drags back into the ground almost like a sinkhole beneath you. Alright, Esther, you were next.
Oh lord. $30 feet.
Really fast, don't move your token.
Excuse
Alright,
me?
you're good. Yep, you're good. Just wanted to do something real quick to make things easier.
Okay, I'm
But you're good.
moving one squad back.
Alright.
Jesus.
I will say there were... It's fine for now, just go at the beginning, but keep in mind where the walls are here. I know it's difficult, but...
Yeah, that was what. Alright,
But you are good to move there with 30 feet. For
okay.
now, at least. For the first turn, at least.
15, 40, but it's a.
I will say
Never
where the
mind.
doors are... Where the doors are here, you can stand, but you cannot end your turn there, basically.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would.
First,
Okay.
your
Oh,
attack.
sorry. Can you stand on this spot here?
Yes, but you can't end your turn there.
Okay.
Let's start this off with a bang, shall we, guys?
Alright, where are you centering that point?
Dead boy on the dead boy.
I need you to be a bit more specific than that.
This man's.
The square.
It's not working. I don't know why I can't fucking click it this
Yeah.
way.
Okay, you don't currently have line of sight to that square. You're looking through a wall there.
That's why I was gonna move.
It's a point you choose within range. You don't have to
Yeah.
see it.
That's why.
What, does Fireball not have to be seen?
Nope.
No, it's a
You
point
can
in
just
range.
blindly
Really?
throw it into a
Yeah.
room.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh, I didn't know
Fireball-
Fireball could do that.
Yeah, that's why
Oh.
Fireball's so. I've done that like a couple of times in past combat.
Yeah, but I always forget it. Fair enough. Okay, so it's gonna make a dexterity saving throw.
Bitch, don't pass. Yeah! Finally!
It's gonna take full damage as your flames ignore its resistance.
Yes. Second boys. Yes. Yes. Can see a piece.
Yeah, as long as it's not like a ranged attack, that'll be fine.
Yes.
If it's like
okay.
a saving throw, you're okay.
Add real quick. Just gonna fucking. Yeah, shit. What do 4th levels recharge on? 6?
6.
Huzzah!
Alright, so the ranged spell attack will miss,
Weird.
but the saving throw will still occur. So the dex save passes, so it's gonna take half of that cold damage.
So
Because
that's
dex ain't great.
36.
It's a plus 6,
5.
it's okay.
That's a 41
This is
damage!
proficiency.
Yee.
His
Alright,
dex
so
is
is
0.
So is that it for your squad?
Yee.
Alright, so give me the quick recharge, and on the end of your turn, he's going to use one of its legendary actions to make a tail attack on Ashta.
Alright.
I recharge.
Ha 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 ha.
Can my squad see Ashton?
Oh my god.
No, don't even bother. Arcane Retaliation.
Alright, go for it.
You bitch, I love it.
Let's see, dexterity check.
So click into Arcane Retaliation for me.
I have it copied. I don't have it in the thing.
Just drop it in the chat however you can.
Yep. That's what I'm doing. Click inspect on accident. There we go.
Dexterity check versus any non-psychic damage. Alright. Reflected upon the attacker, and this creature gains distance the remaining damage. Okay, so 12 is reflected back, bludgeoning damage. You gain resistance to the remaining 18, so you only take 9 damage, however, it is immune to non-magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
to
But also
know.
I ignore crits, so that's that'd be 19 minus 12, and then resisted.
Yep, so 7, so 3, yeah, okay.
Yep.
I never-
Asha takes 3 damage
From the tail of a dragon.
from a crit on the tail of a dragon.
God, about the fucking simmer.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's wonderful, isn't it?
How much damage
Oh
did you
my
take?
fucking god.
3.
3.
Oh my god,
Adam.
I love everything
30.
about fucking Ashta, I swear to god.
10% of the
And-
damage.
And a quick yell out. Ignores non-magical.
Alright, so, Fervus, you and your squads are up.
Uh,
By the way, no one minds if we go late today, right?
No.
Good.
I don't have work.
I work at 11:30, I have to be up at 8, but I will go back to bed afterward. It's fine.
Sounds good.
Wait, question: is the arcane retaliation? Was that psychic damage that
It's
gets returned?
No, it does not return psychic damage.
No. I mean, like, is the damage that the opponent takes psychic?
No, it's the equivalent to the Smash Bros counter.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. I don't know where I can move because of the squads.
Because
so-
it's non-Euclidean, you're okay.
Okay. So if I do this,
Yeah. In whatever form, 30 feet will get you there, so that's fine.
I'd like to remind you what Xenia said.
Stay within 30 feet of Xenia, but I think you'll still be within 30 feet from there.
Okay. Just making sure.
then I am. Then just to measure it out. Ace.
Go for it.
That is my sweet spot, and I am going, and I know, he's probably being, I'm just gonna go with a go-to, and I'm just gonna throw a venom bomb his way.
Yeah, go for it.
So, anyone, let's see, the end of its next turn, so, yeah, that's not much help because he goes right after me, doesn't he?
Unfortunately.
That sucks. I'm just trying to see what I can use.
Xenia, you're on deck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next time around, I'll probably sink a poison bolt on him.
Sounds good. But then again, I ignored the resistances and everything.
Right, but I can bring that down to ignoring immunities.
Yeah. So I will throw a venom bomb his way.
Alright, go for it. Make your attack.
Yeah, let's see how it goes first. Because
Yeah.
if he's just taking full damage, that's even more hilarious.
Yeah, a 26 will definitely hit. What's the con save for?
The con save is for so basically how
Anything
it
within
works
5
is
feet, right?
anything within 10 feet. Yeah.
10 or 5.
Anything out of the target takes the Constitution save.
Okay. So it would naturally be immune to this poison, but it only resists because you're bullshit.
Right. That sucks. Okay.
Alright,
Oh,
and
now
your
we know.
squads.
Now we know.
And what are the squads doing, Fergus?
The squads are going to basically. Let me just see what the movement speed is.
Believe it's 40?
It's 40, so
Could get right up to it.
get right up to it. Yeah, we can do that. And they will go right up,
Alright.
and they will. And plus, they could dash as a bonus action. They are going to joint crush, and they
Okay.
are. Yeah. So he won't. So hopefully, this attack has less chance to hit if it succeeds. There's disadvantage, and their speed comes until the end of the squad's next turn. So that's good. So we'll do that.
Oh, I removed the Zephyrs off the initiative. Yeah, that will miss, unfortunately. Sorry, I forgot to put
Alright.
Zephyrs back on initiative. 23.
Yeah.
Okay, not too bad then.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
Worth a shot.
Alright, so give me your recharge. And at the end of your turn, once more, this creature's going to make an attack roll on Ashta.
Fuck. Alright.
Forgot doesn't actually do the attack. There we go.
Tail attack.
Doesn't hit.
Of course it doesn't. Fucking bastard.
Amazing. Amazing.
But as its turn begins... Let me just check. Oh, hold on.
Problems happen.
There we go. So, first thing that happens is the world goes black. No.
Hate you.
It's a good song, dude. It is a good song.
Yeah, it is, but no.
Alright. So, the dragon's actually going to step into the space. You see it's actually, like, stepping through walls. Its body just morphs into the wall as it moves through.
That's some bullshit.
And you watch as it just raises its head and basically puts its snout right up to you, Ashta, and just says in primordial the word, conquer. And explodes into shrapnel. So, everyone who would basically have line of sight on this thing is going to have to make that dex save. So, that is Ashta, Fergus' squad, Ashta's squad, Esther's squad, And Esther, you are in full cover, so you're okay.
Esther's fine, because fireball, brother.
This is a magical effect.
No, it's literally exploding pieces of rock at you.
What's the save? A
Okay.
dex save?
Dex save, yeah.
Exploding pieces of rock, but like Wrath of Nature can do that too as well.
Yeah, this is non-magical, it's literally just shooting its scales off at you, basically.
Alright, so 31.
Fuck, they still failed it.
I would also point out that not Wrath of Nature, but it is Wrath of Nature. The one that you do is Alsana.
Mhm.
Very specifically says that the bludgeoning flying rock damage is non-magical.
Yeah, the damage, but not the save against the spell.
My one squad is at 3 health, boys.
Did they fail the attack?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, so that's
It's
fine
an
damage on them.
Oh, sorry, Esther, you would have advantage on that along with your squad.
That's right,
Oh.
because you're behind Ash's squad.
Uh,
Actually, fun thing too. You can see down that corridor. So hold on while I show you what's down that corridor.
I thought you said you can see Dell, and my heart jumped.
I wish Del was here. But as you can see down that corridor, Esther's squad, you see that.
Oh,
The fuck is that?
that's
Yeah, that's iron.
That's fun.
Oh, and my squad is taking full from that, so
Bitch,
that's...
what the fuck is that?
oh,
Well, go ahead and roll me a Arcana check, Esther. With the squads, though, not with you.
I was gonna say, I'm assuming. They have a +8. What the fuck?
They rolled a 4.
I know.
Yeah, they have no idea at least.
They're like, what the fuck?
Uh,
Can they like try to shout a description?
It would take a bit too much time on your turn. We'll see.
they'll just say, what the
That's
fuck is
fine.
that, basically.
What the fuck is that shit?
All right, but it seems like everyone failed, so you all take that damage.
Alright. Do
3 health.
did Esther do the advantage saves?
Yes,
Yes.
and
Alright,
it
go
did not
for it.
work.
Esther
Oh,
didn't
Alright.
take any damage. It was Esther's squad.
Esther's got full cover, but
Alright, right. Okay, so what would that damage be for the squads then?
this
5.
dumb bitch, I swear to
5.
God.
Alright. We.
Okay, real quick, I'm sorry, I know what. If you eat all the fucking things in a certain box, don't leave the empty box on the shelf. Anyways, continue what you're doing.
General
Uh,
good life advice, honestly.
He leaves the empty Oreos on the shelf. I'm gonna fucking kill him. I want an Oreo.
I'm not sure if you're talking about Sugar or Chase.
Chase.
Fair enough.
All right.
Dumb
And-
bitch leaving the Oreo box.
57.
All right. So this creature is then going to sink beneath the ground. Ashta and Fervis's squad can both make an attack of opportunity.
Alright.
That's not McFucking good.
Oh, we got attacks of opportunities,
I'm
too.
like measuring and then getting really good.
My sleeves are too big. A piece of watermelon fell in them.
Swift strike, so it'd just be Swift Strike, right?
Yeah, the normal attack.
Yeah. So attack of opportunity, so it's not at advantage, obviously.
Yeah, 24 will hit. Yep, those will both hit. So you do some damage as it sinks beneath the ground.
Asha is
Okay,
doing
so
the
damage.
poison vulnerability.
Okay, sounds good. I'll mark that off.
Nice.
So 15 plus 9 is 24. Alright, and he is poison vulnerable. Okay.
Mm.
Actually, I'll put the skull and crossbones on that one.
Danke.
Danke.
Alright. And that is all for the dragon. Xenia. And Xenia's squad.
Ready. Red squad, on Asher squad. That's just you heal one.
So +1 on them.
Blue squad, everyone gets this except Esther squad.
Ah, damn.
You're 5 feet away.
Blue squad. Advantage on wisdom
And
saves.
I'm just-
saves.
Double checking everyone except the monk squad because they didn't stay within 30 feet.
Sorry, we had to. We're very close.
Holy aura.
Okay. Beacon of Hope and Holy Aura.
Advantage on all saving throws. Other creatures
Yep.
have disadvantage on attack rolls against. Nice.
Wait.
Okay.
Does the monk squad get Beacon of Hope, or is that
No.
no?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, because it's from these guys? Yeah, they get Beacon of Hope, they just don't get Holy Aura.
Yep.
Right. Good. Thank you. They're just gonna get Holy Aura.
I'm copying Holy Aura.
We're
Yeah, good
probably
choice.
gonna need to be reminded very often.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
Lovely.
All right.
Right.
So, and anything else in you?
Nope. I'm gonna stay
okay.
where I am.
Sure.
Done.
Okay, sounds good. Give you recharge and Rosalind.
Yeah, I don't know anything exists up there. I'm still assuming something's up that way, probably. So,
It can be communicated enough through the shouting that the thing moved.
alright. Unknown location. Trying to figure out where my squad could go. You know what? Question. Could my squad, like, swarm around Ashta and everything and try to open this door just to find out where it goes, or do I just scoot through?
No, they can make an athletics check to push it open.
Alright. How's their athletics? Not great.
Actually, it's your squad. They can make an intelligence check to try to push it open. I'm sure they got some bullshittery that they can use.
Investigation, Arcana, or just flat out intelligence? It's the same thing,
Intelligence.
never mind. Why is it? No, it's the... Yeah, no, it's not the same thing. +4, okay. Oh no! They got a 5!
So you'll get
Ouch.
so you'll get pushed into the nearest space, which is that one.
Yep. So that's their action. They're busy trying to figure out that door and not getting anywhere. Rosalind... just gonna, like, noodle her way into that space right there.
Sure.
Assuming that she can see down that corridor if it comes up. Not
You can see enough. The dwarves are short.
Can I say that that's
Can
my
I see
favorite
that
fucking
thing?
phrase?
You can see the corner of it. You can see a bone white jaw.
Oh, that looks like a problem, and I'm gonna... It probably has all sorts of cover.
It would have 3/4 cover, yes.
Yep, so that's +5 to its AC, I think.
Oh, dumb bitch.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna shoot one of the Crown of Stars at it.
Okay.
That's a bonus action. 19 to hit.
It misses with the cover.
Yep, figured. Okay. Take that off. There we go. And with that in mind, you know what? Just to, like, test waters and maybe annoy it a little bit, I'm gonna take out the Wand of Magic Missile, and I'm gonna fire off one charge at it.
Go for it.
3d4 plus 3, that plane hits unless it shields or something.
No, it strikes. It seems to do damage, and this languages people understand. Deep speech or undercommon. Anyone?
Xenia.
What?
Sorry?
Which one? Undercommon or deep speech?
Undercommon.
Give me
Undercommon?
half a second to see.
If all the languages are the same, since the Tooth of Ragnar, Xenia's the only one that speaks Undercommon.
Yeah. Alright, does anyone speak deep speech?
No.
No.
Okay. In that case, none of you understand what this thing says in response.
Great.
Hello. It is a horrible grating sound of bone on bone, making these noises, echoing through the chambers.
Yep. Everybody with Fane gets to see what Rosalind sees, which is the bony jaw, and will continue to see what Rosalind sees if it gets closer.
Oh.
Oh.
Esther, give me an Arcana check for what the fuck that thing is.
Ye fucking
Yep.
ha.
Can I help? I do
Could
have
Fervitz
proficiency.
also give an
You-
Arcana check?
You can give the Arcana check. The help is
Probably seen,
basically
like,
letting her
couple-
make this check.
Yeah, because he's probably like read a couple bestiaries and stuff
I,
like that. So
I meant help
We'll
to,
see.
like, weigh in on it, but okay.
is it?
Yeah, not
normal?
really with this. Yes, normal Arcana check.
Didn't you not have a room to do one?
Oh yeah, Xenia, you could. Xenia's less likely. Actually, no, Xenia, you were
Raven Queen directly warned.
Mhm.
That's fair. Alright, so Fervus, you would recognize this, and Xenia, your DC is lower because Raven Queen.
Awesome.
That is the undead remnants of a beholder. And
Ooh.
typically they are stronger than beholders.
We can blind it.
Fervus, you know well enough that their cone isn't anti-magic. It's anti-healing.
Anti-healing.
Yes.
I don't know, good.
But
So can I relay this information via Fame?
Hey, wait
Yep.
a second. I'm in the aura. That Crown of Stars should have been an advantage.
that's true, yes.
I'm gonna
I
roll
wasn't here,
another
sorry.
D20.
Yep, that's okay.
Nope, it's
No.
even lower. So yep. Okay.
Right. So with that, Rosalind, give me anything else the squads are going to do.
Good to know.
Um,
I assumed
If
that
nothing
was,
else, just recharge.
I assume that was basically their action. They have done nothing
Yeah.
else. They don't have any bonus actions as far as I can remember.
Alright, in that case, if you need a recharge, do it, but if not, it's the Death Tyrant's turn.
Ah, I was gonna say, do we
I'm
get the
sorry.
name of it because it's my favorite fucking name for a monster?
The what? Turn?
Death Tyrant.
It's called a Death Tyrant.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you know... Yeah, Fergus would know.
Resident Evil shit.
Basically, anything that dies beneath their gaze becomes a zombie under their command. That is why they're known as what they are. So,
Don't die.
they are going to...
Yep. They're basically a beholder lich.
Yeah.
Basically. They are going to look down the hallway. First two are going to be on Esther... Is it Esther Squad in the purple?
Yeah.
First two on Esther Squad, last one on Rosalind. Oh, sorry, I have four of them. So 3 on Esther Squad, 1 on Rosalind.
Oh boy.
So... Oh, wrong one, sorry. Yeah, there was 3. Okay, so 2 on Esther, 1 on Rosalind. So 2, 8, and 5. So I need Esther Squad to make a save and a second save.
What save?
Dexterity and Constitution.
Ooh.
And shit.
Con they fail. Dex they fail.
Didn't
All right.
they? Hold on. Were they in the
Yeah.
area of the
They have-
advantage on all saves? Holy
Yeah,
roll?
they have advantage. Wait. Yep, they have advantage on all of them.
Still fail.
Still fail. Alright.
Good lord.
So they are currently paralyzed and are beginning to turn to stone. Beginning to turn to stone. That's what petrification ray does.
Read it in the chat.
Pesca Fox, how the fuck do you reverse that shit?
Greater restoration.
End of your next turn or greater respiration. Alright. And on Rosalind.
Oh, that's fun. Alright. Advantage Constitution saving throw. 21.
Alright, so you take half damage. So that's 21 because it's your favor.
I'll knock 10 off that.
Alright, mark it off.
Okay.
Alright, Death Tyrant will then move. Alright.
I think after the stuff from the Death Tyrant and then the like APB from Fervus, like, yeah, that thing's gotta die.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. Alright. So, at the end of that, that's that. Okay. For around this corner, you guys see a Zephyr Weird. Oh, didn't throw it there, sorry. Up here.
Ah!
Ah, hi. What the fuck?
Ah!
He's going to, the second one, near the other squad. So, this attack is going to be on the squad there, which is restrained and paralyzed, so this will be a double advantage.
Which one? Who?
Yes, Asha?
No, I was mixing up a thing. I thought, never mind.
1 advantage.
Oh, yeah.
1 advantage? Okay.
Holy aura.
Yeah.
That's right, yes. You're gonna have to
And
keep reminding me.
and if it is a fiend or undead, it needs to do something, but I don't think it is.
It is not.
No, okay.
Alright. So does 24 hit? Esther?
24 does hit.
Okay, give me a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Wait a fucking minute, there's a wall here.
Yes.
How does it get through the wall?
It's hitting your squad.
Because there's also a gap.
Oh, the
Right.
squad. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was hitting me.
Nope.
I was like, God fucking damn it.
Alright. So they are not stunned as well as paralyzed and restrained. But they do take 1 more damage.
Oh, they're at
And-
2 damage.
I will say, with the creature being around the corner, the Death Tyrant, healing is no longer negated right now.
Awesome.
Fervus, your squad is also going to take an attack.
Yep.
18 to hit, 16 lightning.
Let me see here. We have an armor class of 18, so that hits.
Okay. 1 damage, roll con save. Excuse me.
1 damage. Give me a second here.
Oh my god, I found the fucking perfect. Sorry.
That's okay.
So, roll a con save.
Yep, con save.
Right. Ooh, they're not terribly good at those. Okay. Conserve. Let me just see if there's anything. Reaction. Wait, actually,
Okay, fair enough. So that would be with disadvantage. So roll separate d20. 15
That
would still hit.
would that 50, would it just be a 15?
No, it'd be 15 plus 6.
They rolled a 12 first one.
Okay, yeah, then no, that still hits.
Yep, so give me the con save.
Yeah, gotcha. Oh, thank
Okay,
God.
you are not stunned. Alright, so that is it for the Zephyr Weirds. Except for the one that's off the map, but you guys can't see us, that's okay.
Dumb bitch, we ain't talking about that one just yet. We deal with him later.
Alright, Ashta.
Oh,
Shit has gone 6 ways sideways since this combat started.
Hey, Fervus, you gave me another haste potion, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Bonus action.
Good choice. Just objectively good choice.
I would make sure you have at least one.
Boop, 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 boop. So now he has
In
an
the
extra
future, that'll
action.
be up to you. Yep. In the future, that'll be up to you to keep track of, Ashton. Moving on.
Yeah, no, I had it on my sheet. I just wanted to make sure I didn't. I was making sure I didn't mess up before, not that I didn't know now. Anyways,
Yeah.
he's then going to use one of his actions to go ahead and where's my thing? Radiant Soul.
Go ahead and go crazy.
Wings are out.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Technically, that can only be your main action as opposed to your haste action. Is that
Fine
okay?
by me.
Alright, go for it.
Goddamn, everything needs to die.
Yes.
No kidding.
Alright, he's still in his squad's range. Those guys on the right, they can probably do okay. However, over here,
Do you have sharpshooter, Ashta?
No.
You technically don't ignore cover. I've been ignoring it this whole time for you. But I'm going to also save it for this fight.
Did you really?
Yeah, I've been ignoring cover because it's just like, oh yeah, it's Ashley. He's got sharpshooter. No, he doesn't.
I mean, if you want to give me it,
Terrifying.
I'm not gonna say no.
No, you got to work with that shit.
Anyways,
By the way, Esther, you are on deck.
What?
I know.
yep. All right, shot on this bastard here.
Go for it.
Do.
Actually, you're going to make that before you step inside your squad's range?
Yeah, I was gonna say probably right here then, technically.
Yeah, you can fly above to do it. It's fine.
I can teleport too.
I mean, like fly above the squad, but yeah.
Yeah, Elemental Slayer. Just regular.
19 will definitely hit. So +4 plus Radiant Soul, which is plus what for you?
Plus 15.
15? Okay, so 14, 15 plus 4, 29, 33. Okay, any bolt? Plus 2, 35. Alright. Hefty hit.
Yep. He's then going to take a second shot down on this guy because I'm aiming at a different one.
Yeah, go for it. No, what meme did you create this time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two.
Alright. +4 plus irresistible. So give me the bolt. Alright, so 23. Okay. Both effective hits. 53. There we go. 23, not 53.
Then he's. Oh, where should I put myself? Because I could just go anywhere. He'll
Yeah, pretty
be,
much.
Yeah, he'll be in the air up here.
Okay. Pick a square.
All right.
That would be.
There we go.
I would, I'll say you flew high enough that you weren't inside the Zephyr's range.
I can teleport after attack.
Yeah, but as you're leaving here, regardless, you're still within range here, so it's fine. All right, and your squad.
Squad. Axe on the dudes on the left.
Okay. It is 3/4 cover for them because they're around a corner.
Right. Yeah, sure. Not by me.
That will unfortunately miss.
Oh no, they should be at advantage because they're in the aura thing, right?
Does Holy Aura give advantage?
Their own aura.
What's that?
Yeah, their own aura doesn't give them advantage.
No, that's disadvantage movement.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then on the end of that, they will re-up their own aura.
There it is.
Give me another recharge, and the end of your turn. Something happens off screen.
Right.
Oh, but also initiative count 20. So, initiative count 20. Beneath. Who wants to roll me a 1d6?
I just
Can
did.
I?
Yeah, give me a 1d6, Enya.
4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Esther!
Sorry.
Dex save with advantage.
Motherfucker. Alright.
At least it's at advantage.
Question for later: is that a magical effect?
Layer action, so yes.
Okay.
Give me a minute. It's taking forever. Load, bitch.
Yeah, Roll20's been like that lately.
It was down. Did it?
Was it?
Yeah.
It took me 30 minutes to log in today. Alright, so you take 6 piercing damage as the ground beneath you summons up a dragon's mouth and pulls you into it. You are currently restrained and considered prone.
Shit. Fuck.
But at the end of each of your turns, you can make an athletics check to try to escape. Or you can try to make one as an action, or someone trying to pull you out, etc., etc. So, it's your turn. You are currently waist deep in the ground.
Stop.
Wonderful file name, John. Thank you.
Fuck, I fucked up. Give me a second.
On here, we're gonna do
How the hell happened
a
there?
nice little ice knife. On
Okay.
This Zephyr Weird right here from this squad. They are, however, going to move into this corner because poor boys need some a
They
break.
will take. They cannot move. They are currently restrained.
They are?
They're the
Oh,
ones
right.
They
that
are-
are petrified and so forth.
So they can't
Yep.
attack, right?
They can attack with disadvantage. No, they're paralyzed. They cannot attack.
Alright. So what do I do on the end of their turn to get them out of that?
Let me check again. It was the paralyzing ray. They repeat con save at the end of the turn. For the petrification, it's dex save at the end of the turn.
Advantage on both.
Advantage on both.
Add.
Okay, so they are freed from both at the end of the turn, but first they must end the turn. So what is Esther doing? Esther, you're just restrained, so you can't move, like, movement-wise, but you can do anything else.
Can I move my hands?
Yeah, you just can't move your feet.
Cool, that's all I need. I just need to move my hand.
Alright, give me the point at which you're aiming it.
It's gonna be this boy. Oh fuck, come on. This brother.
Okay. Yes, that'll be a dex save from the Zephyr Weird. They fail. 32 damage.
And this squad is gonna move into the cavern here.
Sounds good.
Gonna just line us
Oh
up.
fuck me! I've got another squad.
Yeah, you do.
Oops.
I was assuming you were just guarding from behind.
Yeah,
Cantrip.
guess so.
Toll the Dead with some saving throw. Okay.
Just a little ding dong.
Alright.
bit.
And they
Nice.
have taken damage, and they are not immune to necrotic. Okay. So take another 11 damage. That one is not looking great. It is mostly sparks at this point.
Yeah.
Alright. So with
Yeah.
that, at the end of your turn, give me one of your recharges, and Fervus. Xenia, you're on deck.
Wait, hold on. They're always mostly sparks.
They are currently a living lightning bolt snake. At this point, their sparks trying to stay together.
Okay.
I rolled a cantrip. That doesn't count, right?
Yeah. You should do a recharge for the leveled spells.
So I am going to just go with a regular primed bomb for this one. Against
Sure, so-
this
So no
boy
radius, right?
Sorry?
So no radius, right?
No, there's a 10-foot radius, but I'm just gonna center it.
So what does Prime do again?
Sorry?
So what does Prime do again?
Well, a normal one doesn't have my bomb safe DCs, so basically,
That's right, yes. Gotcha.
so instead of just, I can hand off a bomb and they can throw it, and it'll have like a DC 11, and it'll do like a 1d10. But if I prime it properly as Fervus, then it does 3d10 and has a DC 21 dex save.
Gotcha. Alright, so go for it.
So yeah, we're gonna go prime this bomb, and we're gonna throw it at the lightning snake because why not? Fuck it.
These things suck.
normal- Yeah.
Yeah, 29 will definitely hit, and 21 will be enough to take it out, even with its resistance.
Oh shit.
Okay.
it's Fire.
It does resist fire, just Esther ignores that.
Yeah.
Alright. So as the flames take it over and almost seem to consume the energy of the lightning, it just evaporates into sparks in the air.
Nice. I should probably
Alright.
just stick with venom bombs because I just ignore resistances and stuff. So
Alright, so. Anything else with your squads? Or squad?
could
They're
they use their
very
healing
hurt.
themselves?
Do they have a healing ability?
They do.
Then they can use
They
their
have
healing
the
ability.
applicator healing potion.
Okay. I will say because there's 4 of them, it takes their full action, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's a recharge 6 too. So
Oh, that's right, you gave it to them. Yeah, go for it.
so bah.
Yep. So, because it's a squad thing, it's just basically 1. Although it's... Why is it a greater? Roll another 2d4 plus 2.
Oh
Should be
shit!
at 4. Yeah, that should be 44 plus 4 healing.
I might have flubbed that.
Yep, that's okay. They still heal 1 HP.
Yeah,
Alright, but every little bit helps at this point.
exactly right.
Alright, so give me your recharge, and that's it for your turn.
Yeah,
I
give me a sec. Yeah.
Alright, next up is the dragon. Does not get its recharge.
Why is it only rolling 2d4? I put in 44. What the fuck?
Might have glitched. Alright, so the dragon is going to appear right here.
Damn it.
Oh, I'm in danger.
Ah,
You are, as it tunnels through the ground. So, every creature who can see it right now, you can make a wisdom save versus fear. Does Holy
I have
Aura do anything for fear?
advantage against
Don't
that.
saving throws.
Just saving throws? Okay,
Except for versus squad.
gotcha. Alright,
Advantage
so,
on wisdom.
yep, so 1,
Fuck.
2, 3, 4, 5, I need you all to make wisdom saves. So, Fervus, you fail, you are frightened. Xenia, your
Yeah.
squads are good. Ashley, give me your squad.
Actually, could I feign that
oh, this is-
saving throw?
Not for saving throws, just ability checks.
Oh shit! Fuck right.
Ashley, your squad is not frightened. Esther, yours is.
fucking dwarves.
Wait, Esther. What did Esther roll? Oh, they got the squad right here. Sorry, I forgot that was Esther's, not Xenia's.
Isn't that squad having advantage with saves anyway?
It's
So-
just
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Oh, that's right.
Yee.
Okay, so
there we go.
they're not frightened. Okay, so it is then going to make a bite attack on Fervus.
Oh no.
Is it a fiend or undead?
It is not.
Okay.
It is just dragon.
Oh wait, it should have disadvantage.
It should, you're right. So I'll roll again. Does a
That
19
does-
hit?
That does hit.
Okay. And disadvantage on claws as well. So this one is going to be on Esther's squad.
Yeah.
And a second one on Esther's squad.
Yeah.
So they take a total of 2 damage.
Okay.
Alright. That will be the dragon's turn. Xena.
Okay. Bonus action because apparently you don't have to see where you're doing this.
Oh, I'm so terrified to find out what that means.
What are you doing?
Apparently.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
Any place within range?
Okay, let me draw it.
What shape does your spiritual weapon take?
Because the Raven Queen spoke to Xenia before, like a raven-themed axe.
That's dope. I'm into it.
That's dope.
That's it.
Son of a
Alright.
bread.
I can't draw.
Oh, it's on the Zephyr. Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
Alright, so that will hit 23 damage. There we go.
Oh, the dragon showed up again.
Yep, that's okay. That was your bonus action.
Yeah,
Action.
whatever.
Also, I prefer
Um,
you take the Zephyr so Asher can focus the dragon.
Yeah, I know. I just forgot. Okay, let me mark off that spell slot. I really fumbled when that dragon reappeared. If I go here, can I see the dragon?
It would have 3/4 cover, but yes.
That's fine.
You can see that most of its form is still inside of a wall, basically. Like it just morphs
Okay.
into it.
Fuck. I didn't figure this one out. I
good.
will toll the dead.
Oh, the dad.
Toll the dead.
Would you like to?
Christ.
25 necrotic damage.
Yeah, it's gonna legendary resist that, cause Jesus Christ.
It's 25 damage.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Is it not doing good?
It
That's
squads, whatever.
fine.
Yeah, I know. I'm just whatever. Good.
Run as quickly as possible.
Squad. That one can see him.
Yes, again.
Fervus and squad heal 3.
Yep.
And fuck.
You can see Ash's squad. You cannot see Esther's there.
Can I see Ashta?
No.
Just in case. Oh fuck. Fuck her. Okay. Yeah, I can't see Esther's squad either. Fuck. It's tiny. Can I move over
there? I'll say yes, but Esther's gonna have to move 5 feet. Actually, Esther cannot move 5 feet, so no.
there? Great.
I'm stuck. I look like a
Oh,
fucking.
by the way, give your athletics check from earlier, Esther.
A
Because we
what?
passed your turn. Your athletics check to
Athletics
get to the ground.
Oh yeah, I was wondering what we were gonna do that.
It's at the end of each of your turns.
Let me out.
Okay. So Esther can move, so you can move there.
Okay.
So Esther gets shoved 5 feet that way.
Yep. Can I see Esther's squad?
Yeah.
Okay. Heal 3.
Okay. Esther's squad heals 3.
Which one?
The
Purple?
one that's very hurt.
Oh, good. They fucking need it, them poor boys.
Yep.
I was just gonna have to like give them some motherly loving.
Okay.
I will remind you, Xenia. You only have 1 mass healing word per turn. Because you have to recharge.
I know.
So you did on Fervus's and
Those are twos.
I did each squad.
2 squads.
Each squads.
each
I have 2 squads.
remember, they share their uses.
What? That's
They do.
You-
It has been. You guys have just never had to use it. It's in the rules. You guys can check it.
I'm double checking it because now I'm confused. Wait.
You guys, for the sake of these, the squads have always shared their uses.
Then Fervus take 1 because I'll use healing word. Esther's takes a 3.
Okay.
I
Yeah, so
have word afterwards. I know you're right, but I have word still.
they've always done this for the sake of ease. It's basically the fact you can recharge it every turn is what balances that.
That's not going to stop Ty from
I'm
physically
not gonna
fighting you.
argue about it.
Yep.
Whatever, it recharges anyway.
Yep, so you can do it next turn. Roslyn and Roslyn squad. Before your turn starts, sorry.
Yeah.
There will be a tail attack on. I haven't identified Fervus as a threat yet, so they're going to do it on the big squad of dwarves to the left of them. I believe that's Roslyn's? No.
No.
That's.
S-
Venus? Right there?
To the left.
Yep.
That's Xenia's, okay. Disadvantage, right?
Oh. Oh, it's only 1. Oh, good
They'll
boy.
only take 1 damage. Yeah, that was a low roll. Actually, it would take a pretty high roll to get 2. So,
Good
yeah,
boy.
okay.
Good boys.
So- Roslyn, go ahead.
Okay. I'd like my squad to squeeze in right about there.
Yep.
And these guys, they still looking rough?
Yeah.
How does Fervus look and how does this squad look in comparison? Who looks
They're
like in the
all
most,
not. In the most. Hold on.
the
'cause
most
whatever-
in need of first aid right now? They've got 1 healing
Esther, where do you
salve in
ha-
hand.
Esther, where do you have your squad's health marked?
On a piece of paper.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, for whatever reason, yours doesn't have the bars. I must have fucked up somehow making Esther's squads. Anyways. Yeah, so I don't know what Esther's squad is at, but I can tell you that otherwise, Fervus' squad is the worst. Esther, what's your squad at?
One's at 5, the other's at 6.
Okay, so yeah, Fervus' squad is doing the worst.
Alright. Then 1 use of healing salve heals 2 on a squad. So that's on the Fervus squad.
Oh, thank God.
I'd mark that.
Yep. So-
That is their 1 action they can have, but because they're in touch range basically adjacent to all of those. Potentially they could have a brace reaction if you guys stay close and need 2 extra AC. So,
Okay.
There's that. Rosalind,
I'm in danger.
sorry, it's the best I can do.
It's fine.
Rosalind cannot get to anywhere that would be inside of that thing from what I last saw. Maybe there.
Yeah, you can get there. You have to take opportunity attack, which is good.
No, I don't. There's a wall between me and that. If you move them?
There is. Right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, go ahead.
I cannot see them. I cannot see it. I cannot attack it. I'm gonna go ahead and get down into, whoops, that spot right there.
All right. Yeah, you see a dragon bearing down on Furvis.
Yep. And first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw the bonus action Crown of Stars mote. Do I get advantage on this? I can't remember. I don't
Let me
think
double
so.
You're not within my guys.
Nope, I do not. Okay, make sure that's off.
Although, could you put Nora on those ones too?
This one? Yes.
My other shot. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I assume that they don't have their aura up though, so that'll be a Crown of Stars, 16 to hit.
16 will not hit.
Damn it. Oh, whoops. There we go. I'm very disappointed. And as my action, I'm going to go ahead and just mess with action economy a bit further, and I'm going to summon my Fey Spirit. So Ranunculus
Okay, fair enough.
is going to appear right there, just in case.
Oh, there's so much going on. I love it.
They are
I
going,
love high level D&D.
they are
This is
going to be furious for Impassioned
Makes sense.
Step, and they need to do a. Do you want them going on her turn, or do you want them to have their own?
Yeah, for the sake of everyone not going insane, yeah, but they can take this turn to move with it, like.
Fair. Where is? I gotta find this stupid. There it is, companions. I was in the right place. You know what? I'm just gonna put Ranunculus there for the sake of them going on my turn.
Okay.
At which point they can bonus action Fey Step to that location, which gives them immediate advantage on 1 attack that they make.
Alright, perfect, go for it.
So that's 1 attack with advantage and 1 at normal. That misses.
Alright.
Um,
Is their attacks magical?
it doesn't specify.
In that case, only the force damage goes through.
Really?
And only the first one will hit, yeah.
That's disappointing as well. Okay. Right.
Sorry, you guys are at a level that I don't need to pull punches with you guys anymore.
There's not pulling punches, and then there's like, oh, your resources don't work.
It doesn't say it's a magical attack, so most cheats assume it's not.
Mm-hmm. I just got that spell, and now I'm sad. Alright.
Wait, that's a homebrew thing, isn't it?
No, it's not homebrew. It's from...
Okay.
UA.
It's from UA.
Okay, yeah. If it was homebrew, I would have given you the
It's-
magical thing, but yeah.
Yeah, it's expanded content, basically.
Yep,
Alright.
okay.
That's it.
Alright, next up is another legendary action. So it is going to make an attack roll. Yeah, it's going to continue on to Xenia's squad because they seem to be the healers here.
Where the fuck is it?
Whoa, poor
These ones.
boys.
Yep, so that's another 1 damage.
Oh, the dragon. I thought it was the
Yeah.
fucking tyrant.
Speaking of the tyrant, though, it's
Yeah.
going to round the corner. Which, by the way, I'm going to take off the 2 markers for your squad, Esther, because they are no longer petrified or restrained or anything like that.
Thanks, brother.
And yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, 2 more on the squad, 1 more on Ashta. So go. Alright, so squad needs to make 2 wisdom saving throws.
Which one?
The northern squad.
Oh, mine? Yeah.
Yep.
2 wisdom savings. They're
With advantage, keep in mind. Yep. Alright, the first one's enough, so they are unconscious. They fall asleep.
Oh Oh, good night, sweet friend.
Yep. And on Ashta, wisdom saving throw.
Right. Really? Fuck me.
Alright, you are currently frightened of the Death Tyrant, which is reasonable.
No, it's
Right.
not.
Very funny concept for Ashta to be frightened.
It's supernatural fear.
At this point, I honestly thought he was just immune.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, flavor-wise, yes, but
He's getting the chills and the sweats, and he's not sure what this is.
Yeah. It's...
alright, so, the Zephyr Weird, which is up next. Actually, first, one more tail attack, because this dragon needs to do damage.
My
To
bitches?
be on your bitches.
Oh!
Oh, wrong one again. It's a 19 hit.
Oh,
Oh dear.
bitches!
They're just getting battered.
You're
by
too
this
used to
tail.
me, Conrad. Does a 19 hit?
I need to ask just to be safe.
AC 18, but my bitches!
Yep. Alright, and the Zephyr Weird is going to attack. Can someone someone read me what unconscious does for me again?
I'm assuming it knocks you
Um,
unconscious.
Unconscious, incapacitated, creature drops whatever it's holding and falls prone. Creature automatically fails strength and dex rolls. Attack rolls have advantage, and any attack that hits the creature is a crit if it's in melee.
Okay. So, the Zephyr Weird is going to make a double advantage because you're prone as well.
Take one out.
Yep, and one off for thing, that's right.
Oh.
I'm gonna make a discharge attack. Alright. So, I'm not gonna bother making them roll stunned because they're asleep, but they do take 1 damage.
Awake now.
Sorry, they take 2 damage because it is critical.
Now, at least.
How are they doing?
Yeah, Esther, how is that one squad doing?
Which one?
Northern one
Yours.
just took 2 damage.
Purple?
Yep, just took 2 damage.
They just took 2 damage?
Yep.
They're at 3.
Okay. So, yeah, just below half. Alright, and
Wait,
That's
I gotta
weird.
do a constitution save. It didn't do that.
they're already asleep, there's no point.
You wake up.
Oh, they wake up though, that's right. So, yeah, my Constitution save versus stun with advantage. Oh shit, I just opened it. What the fuck is that? What did I just open?
I don't know.
Sorry, I just opened the Windows Store by accident.
Ouch.
No.
Alright.
Stay fast.
Yep, so they are not stunned. Alright, Ashta.
Okay.
No.
They take full damage
So-
still, unfortunately.
So with my buddy still going, this will just be single advantage on the Death Tyrant.
Okay.
And these are going to be holy oil shots. For 2d6.
Oh, by the way, sorry, what does the Holy Aura do on Dead again?
Holy aura?
Melee attacks have
Melee
a
attacks, okay.
blinding effect.
Perfect. Alright.
He
go
pays
on,
me
Ashta.
whenever you ask about it.
Yep, I appreciate it.
Alright, so... Let's go with this.
It will
Everyone.
certainly hit
Uh,
with additional 15, right?
yep, 2d6 and 15 radiant.
Alright, it's a total of 33 damage to the first attack.
Second one will be on the guy in front of him.
Alright, go for it.
Because he's feared, it's still just the single advantage.
Roll that last attack with another advantage due to the Holy Aura. Sorry, not the Holy Aura, the Aura of Fafnir.
I did.
You also have advantage from your spell.
Yes, and disadvantage from fear.
That's right, yes, sorry.
God, Conrad, make me do your job for you.
Oh my god.
Bitch.
Alright, next shot at the Zephyr.
Yeah, go for it. Alright, 10 plus 4, 14, give me the bolt.
Elemental Destroyer.
15, okay. Okay, that one was looking real rough.
Alright, directly after my squad's gonna ask them a question.
Again, 3/4. Yeah, they're big, so 3/4 cover.
Could they move in one?
Yeah, they can move in one, it'll be still... Well, it'll be an attack, it'll be a melee attack, so ignore cover.
There's a wall
right.
here. That's
There is, but their
That's where I
top
was
left
going.
one is able to see it.
Yes, but this map's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me a
This is
break.
me, basically, this is the equivalent of round up to your favor, basically.
Oh, you know, no, I'll do that. That's funny.
Yeah, alright, fair enough.
Full strike.
Yeah. They do not heal in HP because they are in the aura of the Death Tyrant.
Hmm. Is that magical
Actually,
healing or just healing?
Beast.
Any creature in that area cannot regain hit points.
Okay, could they have done that before they walked into it?
They're in sight the whole time.
Alright. Fine, whatever. Still gonna take an advantage swing at the thing.
Go for it. Alright, that one is dead. Disintegrates into sparks.
Perfect.
And any teleporting you're gonna do, or?
No, he's just gonna go over here.
Yeah, fair enough. You still have one attack due to your haste, so.
I got more than one. Other squad. Or Fafnir.
Oh, did you recharge it last turn? Nice.
No, I have 2 charges. I charged it the turn before.
Okay, yeah.
That should be at 1. Well, it's 0 now, but yep. Go give a look at the dragon again.
Yep, it sees you.
Yep. Hey, buddy. So this guy, I'm gonna planar warrior.
Okay, go for it. Alright. 8 plus 3 plus, plus nothing. Plus 6, there we go. So total of 17 damage.
All right, now my hasted action.
Oh, I love Ashta.
I've got that. I've got that like a Liam O'Brien Vex feeling.
Yeah, it's very satisfying, eh?
Oh, no.
Action, paladin action, boots action.
Yep.
Next one. Here we go.
Yeah, well,
20.
Alright, give me the bolt damage. Alright, total of 15. Okay, that thing is beginning to look rough.
Also on that, I'm just gonna teleport into here, into his range.
Alright, sounds good.
I can see most everyone. Yeah, that's good.
Alright.
My guys are gonna move up 1 if they can.
Okay. At the end of your turn, the Death Tyrant is going to take a legendary action and use an eye ray. 6. This is going to be on Ashta's squad. Strength saving throw.
Haha, they're good at those.
Added with advantage because of Holy Aura.
Yes. 24.
Look, y'all craved violence, I gave you violence. Alright, and at initiative count 20, Ashta.
Yeah.
Actually, no, not Ashta. Purvis.
So say I'm in the air.
Reverse
Leave
what
my
kind of fuck?
Real quick, as a reaction, you get advantage on the dex save from my squad. You also have the Holy Aura, I believe.
Double advantage.
Alright, so
advantage.
double advantage on this deck save. Go for it first.
Yay. This is a DC 17.
DC 17.
Alright, cool.
Yes.
25. You jump out of the way of the crushing stone beneath you. Okay. So that's it for that. Alright, Esther. Also Ashta recharge.
Yes, good point.
That Zephyr is gone, so now I have to re-establish what I was gonna do. Shit.
Okay.
First off, this squad on this dragon, blue squad, is going to use Blight.
Okay. Constitution saving throw.
So that's
Yeah,
Fourth
21,
level.
26.
6.
So they take
One.
half damage, so that's 11. How do they feel about necrotic? Normal. Okay.
Normal to necrotic, you say.
I do. I do so declare.
Good. It's gonna make what I'm about to do real easy. Okay. This doesn't say that I have to see it.
You don't have to see it.
It says
So many
each
times that I
creature in
love
a
it.
20-foot radius sphere.
Then you don't have to say it.
Hold on. Good night, sweet prince.
Okay. Where are you?
Evocation. I
Yeah,
create
where are you
conflict,
centering that sphere?
on the dragon.
Where?
You gotta do squares, guy.
This boy.
Keep in mind, 20-foot radius, 40-foot diameter. let's say you can do it here and then get these. But
I have enough spell slot. I have enough evocation savant areas that I can actually save everybody pretty much.
keep in mind, the squads count as 4 people.
Ah, okay, then yeah, let's.
Yeah, so you
do
can get it
right.
over here and you'll be okay.
Okay.
All right. So that's dexterity saving throw. Should not be disadvantaged, sorry, but still a 10. That's going to be 1 more legendary resistance.
I hate you.
It's okay.
And they also...
I'm happy with them taking them on these things.
Just take it initial. So we're good.
Yep, but they are also resistant, so that is going to be quarter damage.
Hold him.
Wait, it's resistant to acid?
It is.
Fucking shit, fucking fuck. Alright.
Because unfortunately, ground using dirt is what neutralizes acid.
Fair.
So,
This squad is just gonna move into the fucking corner and sit
Good
for
choice.
it.
pretty good choice. Okay, so what is 31 quartered? So half is 16, half again is 8. Okay,
I don't fucking know, bro.
there we go. All right, and Esther, did your disintegration sphere, you going to move it all?
Let's just get up over here, shall we?
I'm just going to move this Zephyr out of the way too.
Actually, wait, shit. I'm there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's
All right. All right, give me your recharge and Fervus.
By
By the way, Esther, I'm assuming your other squad is taking the dodge action.
So I
Yes.
reroll the save against frightened at the end of my turn.
Yes.
Right.
I also
so-
forgot about the frightened now, so we'll revert that after.
Yeah, so this will be a disadvantage.
Yep.
Yes. So firstly, actually,
Flashback. Okay.
so I'm not letting him have
Yeah,
reactions.
Beacon of Hope is gone.
We've got a new beacon of hope flashbangs.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go at disadvantage. I'm gonna go with the venom bomb.
All right, yeah, because it is currently vulnerable to. Well, not vulnerable, but it is vulnerable to it.
Yeah. So this is just normal damage. Thank God.
22 will hit. Oh,
Nice.
that's close to a miss too.
Yeah. Oh
Alright, so
shit.
23 poison. All right, so it takes the full 23.
Yep. And I am going to. Yeah.
Yeah, fair. And you got rid of its. Yep. Okay. Okay. All right. And your squad.
And my squad will roll up.
They're frightened. They cannot approach closer, right?
Oh,
Or do they
Wait.
pass?
I think everybody passed except Fervus, if I'm remembering.
Yeah, I
right.
Yeah.
think so.
Oh, okay.
yeah. So they are going to, even though it's not necessary, rush down.
Yeah,
Just
I get it.
So,
Go for it.
just so they have advantage on this.
23 to hit, 20 bludgeoning damage, and you guys are assumed to have magical attacks. Okay, that definitely hits.
Oh, they're assumed to have magical attacks, but the face.
It is in the squad notes. It is in the squad notes because otherwise these guys would be ineffective.
Also, it's based off the monk ability.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, no, all the squads are assumed to have magical attacks. That was stated from the beginning.
If anyone, it's based off the monk ability. I'm trying to help you here, Conrad.
No, it's they're dwarves. They can create magically used
Fucking
weapons.
yikes. I'm rolling
Fists.
recharge now.
Oh, yeah, sorry, the monks in general, yeah. Obviously.
Yeah.
I was talking about all the squads. Anyways,
I threw Conrad a bone. He slaps it out of the air.
Devin, with you, I never assume you're throwing me a bone. I'm assuming you're trying to bone me.
Boys, it is too fucking early for this shit. Let's keep
It's-
going, please.
So,
Speaking of which, how long are we considering going?
this isn't going to last too much longer.
Okay.
I'm at 1:30, I'm going to call it, but it's not going to last too much longer.
Please, because I need to sleep.
I know, I'm sorry. Alright, I'm going to skip Vital Presence, that takes forever. And it is going to make a bite attack on... Ashton, do I have any disadvantages against you right now?
From
Anything. From Xenius, okay. So, but that's the same with everyone, so... Yeah, okay. So, attack on Ashta.
Yeah.
Okay. Second attack.
Uh-huh.
And third
Uh,
attack is going to be on Rosalind's Faye.
Hooray. Yeah, that'll hit.
Alright.
God.
So, Ash, give me 2 Constitution saving throws for good nature.
Yep. Is it saving throw? It's just saving throws in general I have advantage on, right? From Xena's?
Yes.
Alright.
Wrong one. Damn it. Okay.
No dos.
I really want that breath attack back. God damn it. Okay. Alright. At the end of the dragon's turn, the Death Tyrant is going to take 1 more attack on Ash's squad. Oh, fuck, 11. I can't roll an 11. It's D10. God damn it. Get the things out of the way. Ah, stop sending messages. I can't check what the IRA is.
No.
You're just elongating this. Hold on. There we go. Alright, it's a 2. Ash's squad. Fuck all of you.
What about Esther Squad? Paralyzing. Alright, Constitution save. Oh yeah, dwarfs.
They are dwarves. Alright, we are dwarves. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, Xenia.
Fuck. I'm
Rosalind, you are on deck.
too busy fucking with you to really play my turn.
Understandable, have a nice day.
Bonus action, I'm gonna move the... Yeah.
Of note, guys to the south give you advantage.
Uh-huh. Oh, I haven't attacked.
Yeah, that's fine, just if you plan to.
Let's see what bullshit Xenia's about to pull on me.
Lord. Okay, bonus action done. Good, motherfucker. I need to turn my Discord notifications off. I want to try.
Are you so mad, man?
Oh my god, just like the.
Conrad, I want to try.
Fucking, you know what? Go for it. Make your attack roll.
Okay, this one's set up so I was...
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Disadvantage constitutions? No, we have advantage. Wait, can I do my squad thing first?
Sure.
Oh, I GM'd it.
That's okay. Alright, I assume we just select the one target because, obviously. Alright, so 13 piercing damage, which is nice.
Right.
And then, what is it, Constitution save? Versus
Yeah.
Laughter?
Yeah. No.
Wisdom save?
It just says DC 15. I think it's wisdom though, because that's what talking to. I love you.
I'm sorry, but fuck you.
That should be its last legendary resistance, right? It was at 2 out of 3 at the
Yep,
first.
it is.
And I'm
I-
angry.
Here's the thing. That would waste its action. It's using it.
You. I'm still mad. I'm still mad about a couple things right now.
That is, you're right.
Yeah, fucking is. I can't heal with my bitches.
That's
So
because they use the Ban Warden.
I hate that it's matched. I'm gonna scream after this. I'm red.
On red. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's everyone, I think, right?
No.
Alright, so, that's it for your squads, that's it for you. Anything else?
No.
Alright,
Wait.
Would you like to use a bonus action to move a spiritual weapon? Or did you already do that?
I just
Okay, I'm just asking to check.
did. Don't test me.
I'm checking to make sure, because I have a lot to keep track of.
Test me.
Beat the boiling point.
You guys craved violence, I gave you violence.
I never said it in the last like 2 sessions.
No, but everyone else did.
I didn't.
No. I had
No.
a very emotional moment.
And then I heard like 3 people say, I crave violence on Ash's squad.
Everyone else.
Everyone raise your hands if you said that.
Didn't.
Ashta, upper squad.
Do disintegration?
Yep.
Advantage, dexterity save. Ba-ba-da.
Alright, so it takes 20, so 2 damage.
Yes, sir. Where'd their health go? Did you delete their health?
I didn't touch it.
Or
Okay, well that's manipulation.
I didn't touch it. Also,
Down.
that would. Yeah, maybe when I went to go change the what's it called?
AC.
No, the aura. No, it's still on the sheet. It just wasn't there. That was weird.
I just put the 4 on because I remember they have 6, but anyways.
Okay. All right, and Rosalind and Rosalind squads.
The squad. Yes.
Sorry, I forgot again to say it before I say your name. I keep doing that. I apologize. The Earth Dragon is going to take its wing attack legendary action, so everything within 10 feet.
Is he not out of reactions?
First of all, his turn's already come back. Second of all, this is legendary action. Legendary action.
Everyone have advantage except for Scott.
And except for the Face Spirit.
Right.
Yeah.
Strength save.
That's the squad. They're. Okay.
10 feet. Oh yeah, 10 feet.
Yeah.
No, that's only if I'm on the.
Yay!
Hey!
Conrad, I'm not considered on the plane of air right now, am I?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. In fact, it is nearly opposite.
Yeah, but they're Zephyrs.
Zephyrs are a whole other thing. Maybe
Yep.
maybe you talk to the dragon, you'll find out why.
There was air type elementals in the area. That is not an
I'll
unreasonable
fail
ask.
you can smell an earth portal 30 feet away from you. 60 feet away, whatever.
Then why are the Zephyrs here, Conrad?
If you ask the dragon, he might explain it to you.
Wow, it's almost like I don't know.
Fuck.
So, Rosalind,
When the fuck is my turn? I'm gonna talk to the fucking dragon.
it's still alive.
Rosalind squad.
I'm before you. You're not gonna.
Rosalind squad is gonna aim center mass on the dragon so that the 5-foot radius sphere of this thing only covers the dragon.
Alright.
Okay.
Nice.
So let's see how this goes.
Okay. Muscle poison.
Haven't used it in a while. I've got doubts because Constitution and DC 15, but
That's possible.
nope. Okay. Nope.
Ouch.
Nope.
Yeah, they do a plus 13, unfortunately.
Poison.
God damn.
I was just doing that math.
Alright. Okay. Ranunculus is gonna phase step over there and do their damn best. Even though apparently a force-dealing sword does not do magical damage.
Oh, you're so bitter. I love it.
I am very bitter.
I
I
know.
understand.
It's the exhaustion.
You know, a +1 sword really only does +1 physical damage, so you know it wouldn't count.
I'm counting the force damage as not coming from the sword, but from the creature. Anyways,
It's specifically on the sword. Anywho.
anywho. If we need to change it later, we can.
Yeah. I'm gonna be
Alright,
doing
anything
some
else?
research. Rosalind.
Only we had an example of someone else who adds force damage to their attacks and makes it all magical.
You also have a magical crossbow. And also,
Wouldn't matter.
you also have a specific ability that makes that happen. It does not say that.
I also have a bomb that does force damage.
Which is force damage. Which I wonder if that's considered magical or not, which is a whole other question. Anyways, Rosalind.
Advantage because Aura of Fafnir.
Yep.
Crown of Stars on the dragon. 30 to hit. Will that
How do you want to do that? How do you want to do
You're
that?
kidding me.
Ha!
It had 24 HP left.
In the mouth.
By the way, if you didn't do that force damage, it wouldn't have been enough.
Oh my god.
If she did that bludgeoning damage,
If
it
I
would
did
have been.
that piercing damage, it'd been great.
No, because it still resists. Anyways.
Still. Alright. Okay. You know what? Ash is at half damage, and it's been doing the stupid legendary things at the end of her turn more often than not. She sees it going to start to do a tail attack down on him, goes nope, and flings the star, and it pretty much just kind of impacts wherever it was attacking from, and shatters it.
Yeah, and you see the dragon actually very literally just collapse. Its scales all fall off at once and hit the ground. You see these like staggering, fleshy, if dirt can be described to be fleshy, it looks like an unprotected form of this dragon. Just kind of stumbles for a second and then collapses onto the ground, dead.
Okay, non-Euclidean, can I move up here?
Yep.
Alright.
As a note, when Rosalind does that, Asher just turns around and looks at her and just quick feint over. I love you.
Gross.
Yeah. There's a feedback. Love you too. More problems up here, though. And she's gonna run off.
Also fair.
Is that the first time that they've said it though?
No.
No.
Okay,
Yeah, they're
good.
sappy.
They are. They've said it off screen as well.
Yep. It was on recording though.
You just know it's happened. Anyhow, right there, she's got a good 30 feet from that thing. Let's see. Crown of Stars was only a bonus action, so I am wide open. However, I've got suspicions about resistances and immunities, even though I don't know the stat block just because it's undead.
Oh, I should have made a save against fear at the end of my last turn.
Yes, but the source of fear. You're out of sight for source of fear though, so it's currently not affecting you.
Yeah, but if I go back to it,
Yeah, just letting you know. So make it now,
Yeah.
but it's not important right now.
I'm gonna go murder it.
It's gonna be important. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and Eldritch Blast. Let me turn off advantage because this aura is not up, I believe. Right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so. Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
21
That will
to
hit.
28 to hit.
That will hit.
And 21 to
And that will hit. Alright, all full damage. 13, 9, and 9, so 18 plus 13 is 31. Okay.
Alright. And, yeah, I think that'll do.
Alright. So, next up is the Death Tyrant.
Mm-hmm.
As the only person currently opposing it, it's gonna just focus fire you.
Alright, this could be interesting. One at a time.
8, 3, 10. Okay, first,
Petrification. Damn.
with advantage from the aura.
Alright.
You'd have a bonus on that for the deck save because you get the full cover from the 3-course cover from my guys.
No, wrong angle. It's coming from here.
Yeah, mine are the one that
You
just
you
has
said
to
it
be
would.
adjacent.
We've done it before. That's like that, but
Well, okay, I've done it before, maybe like this. This is direct line of sight. There's nothing in the way here.
all right.
Okay. So, what is it again? Dexterity.
Yep.
Alright, okay.
Alright, pass. Next up is a 3. Wisdom save versus fear.
Advantage.
Okay, advantage. Double advantage because of the
Beacon of Hope.
overlap.
That's right. Yeah.
Wisdom and 19.
And Innervation Ray, Constitution saving throw.
Of course, that's the last one. Okay, advantage, enervation, constitution.
It could have been a lot worse, I'm gonna be honest with you.
To be honest, I was kind of
Wait, hold
hoping
on.
to do a damage one first because I was gonna.
Oh,
use-
no, sorry. I did read that wrong one. It is worse. But you still
It's
make the
fine.
save.
Constitution.
right,
Yeah.
Oh,
What is it?
I'll let you re-roll this one because that was my mistake. Technically, it's this one.
Okay. So, DC 17 dexterity saving throw. Alright.
Because you wouldn't have made it otherwise, but remake the save.
It's worse. It's worse.
Yep, 71 damage.
Guard of Heimdall.
Alright, so go ahead and take 7 damage to the squad.
Yep. Oh no, they're lower than that.
Honestly, don't do all of it. Don't do it. I've got. It's okay. It's okay.
Yep. Okay. No, if you're doing anything, never mind then.
Alright, am I taking all 71?
Yeah, they can't do partial, they can only take the whole thing.
Okay. Hurts a lot, but as a reaction immediately after that, just because I know this thing does legendaries, Misty Escape, I am invisible, and I teleport away
60 feet.
space I can see. It'd be hilarious if it would. No.
Interesting choices are being made.
I do have to be able to see the location, so I'm just gonna teleport myself right back here. Far
Alright.
away. I am invisible and
Genuinely fantastic choice, because,
Gone.
yeah. Alright, next up is Zephyr Weird. we just get up to there.
Yep.
At the end of the Zephyr Weird's turn, this is going to be on the squad.
All right.
3. Here.
My guys, right?
Double advantage.
Yep, double advantage.
Do wisdom, sorry.
Wisdom, yeah. Alright, they are frightened.
All right.
Ashta.
Oh, there's a disturbance in the force.
Yep.
Yep.
Oof.
For the record, I don't remember the exact numbers, but you took some damage from me earlier. You took 10 damage from me earlier. I still would have been up, but oh boy, I would have been even more hurt.
Yeah. You're at 20 something, right? Yeah.
Asha immediately just like fucking sound barrier breaks over to there. First shot is going to be on the Zephyr.
Okay, go for it.
Just standard fare, regular.
All right. That is going. Okay, I will ask before you confirm that.
Destroy
Your
bolts.
first attack is what does the extra 15. Do you want to do it to the Zephyr or to the Death Tyrant?
1 second. You can deal extra radiant damage out of here.
Okay, so it's my choice?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So just doing the 11 plus 5 plus 4 then?
Yep.
Alright. Total of 19 damage? Yeah.
Nope. 11, 5,
20?
and 4 is 20.
It's 20, okay. Second guess myself there. Alright. So that's first attack?
Yep. He's gonna teleport right above it.
Yep.
Second
Keep in
one.
mind, you are within the aura right now, so you do have another advantage.
Those guys didn't do it the aura.
Oh, that's right. Yep, sorry.
I don't know my stuff works. Next up, the.
Trying to work in your favor here, man.
No. Next up, these guys are going to go a disadvantage, but Thor strike, so neutral. Axe throw at the guys.
At the...
Tyrant.
Okay. Sorry, just checking real fast. Should it not be double disadvantage because frightened plus melee range with another target?
Good point. Yeah. They'll go for the Zephyr then.
Okay. 19, I believe, hits. Let me check real fast. Yep, it does. Alright, 16 slashing.
Yep. And Loki strike.
Alright. Additional 2d8. Okay. The next attack roll against target by an attacker other than you has advantage. Okay. So additional 10 damage. That one is not looking great.
These guys are moving over to here just to back up Xenia a bit.
Sure.
Yep. So that was. Trying to think. Yep. So Astra's next shot would be double advantage on that guy because of the Loki strike.
On the Zephyr Weird, yeah.
Yep. All right. Ha.
Yeah. There we go.
Right time. All right.
Well, that's extra attack, isn't it?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
But more importantly, we're gonna click this twice on that guy.
Yep. Alright, so that's 5 plus 18 is 23 plus 4 is 27. Okay.
Stop.
Barely.
My god.
Sir, you're right there. Teleport 10 feet. Up to this guy.
Yep. It sees you approaching.
Yep.
Oh, but one door. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. What's the so you approach me one?
I can't think of the pronunciation. Anyways, gonna go ahead and do a single advantage. But we're gonna Planar Warrior and Radiant Soul.
Go for it. Yep, go for it.
Fuck this guy out of here.
33, yeah. Plus 15, so that's 30, 47.
And then
Give me the bolt.
6.
47, 49. Okay, just make sure you are keeping track of how many of those you have.
Yep.
So it's 49 total. Good hit. It is looking rough.
Yep.
And you've got one more attack.
Bring that down to 15 shots and one more.
21 will hit.
56.
Alright, 15. Still up.
Yep. Alright. And going to teleport back to here just above this guy.
Sure thing. The end of your turn, it is going to make an eye attack on you.
Go for it.
God damn it.
Well, yes.
Alright. Yeah, so I'm gonna
Oh.
do. Yeah, so no, I'm not even gonna use it.
Double advantage.
No, because it's my reaction
Isn't he immune against charms?
No, I can just use my reaction to give myself advantage. It's garbage. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a regular double advantage wisdom.
Oh no, I use a reaction to give myself advantage versus an effect that'd take me out of a fight. How terrible.
Yeah, when everything else is much better and I sink 100 hours in there and other people are doing stuff that's much more effective, yes, it is terrible.
Oh no,
It's in the game.
Ash is not the best at everything. Oh no.
He
Sorry, I gotta make fun of you here. Go
It's
ahead. I'm
1
just
in the
making fun of
morning.
you. I'm just making fun of you. Go ahead.
He wasn't the best at it when he got it. Yep, 21.
Let's just keep
God,
going.
can we please just keep going?
Alright. So next up is Esther.
Okay.
Guys, looking.
I promise I'm gonna be fucking quick on my turn. I swear to fucking God.
Oh, that's fine, dude. You're a little in a rush, so take your time.
Cool, bro. You're in 100 fucking 50 fucking shit.
I feel like
lost
bad
my
things are
train-
about to happen to this thing.
Ouch.
I lost my train of fucking thought. Sorry.
Okay.
I think I just heard this guy's
Christ.
brain melt.
Yeah, I don't know what the range is on this spell because for some reason the only thing that the range thing says is eat, and I don't know
What? Click it.
what this is eat.
EET probably. Meant to be feet.
Eat.
Meant to be feet. Meant to be whatever feet.
I
What's
know
the
it
spell?
is. It's meant to be feet, but like
I love,
Click the
I love
spell.
that.
And we'll know.
I love that Regina Spector song. Anyways.
it's just
Oh,
She's
fuck
good. She's good.
Ice Storm is real big. Yep.
Yep,
Yeah.
and real far.
Fine.
Mhm.
that's why it was
Yep.
meant to be on this.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can target it far enough. It's like I think it's like 300 feet or something.
That's what I mean, and I don't have to see it because it don't. A lot of spells don't say I gotta see it, which is nice.
A lot of single target spells do, which I always forget. But
Point within
Yeah.
range.
evocation
So-
wizards are bullshit, and evocation spells are also bullshit.
So
So-
we're just gonna do it over here, so that way
Like,
nobody gets hit, and it's only this fuck who gets pummeled.
Yep. So dexterity save, right?
Yeah, gotta beat 17.
Okay.
Yikes.
Yes, you pussy.
All right. So give me 2d8 plus 46 damage.
2d8. Roll 4d6.
Okay, a total of 21 damage. Not bad.
Cool.
Die, you bitch.
Been there, done that.
Got the promotion.
He's dying.
Do it again.
Bitch.
All right.
Do it
Enter
again.
squads.
Oh, fuck. Never mind. I just realized I could have done something that would have finished it off, but it's fine. Yeah, fuck me. I get this one can't do shit. I don't know. Start picking apart the corpse, I guess.
Fair enough.
This whore is gonna peek around the. Zephyr's dead, yeah?
No, it's still there.
Ah! Fuck. Alright.
Yeah, that's a new one that just has taken the entire combat to get there.
It's pretty damn close though.
Shit. Ash,
Like he's on a thread.
Oh, fucking Christ, Ashley. You're right fucking there. God damn it.
You
Unless
could.
you want to drown. Like, I can't really.
You could target there if you'd like.
Where?
The 5-foot one, right?
Yeah.
Target here.
Is it 5 feet? Give me a minute. I'm
It's
so
ice knife,
fucking
yes.
out of it. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
No,
Ice knife has a 5-foot radius you can use.
No.
Also, he's in the air.
It's 10 feet wide.
He's in the air.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, fuck. I forgot you had that spell.
Nice.
Yeah, brother.
Also, you
don't
choose
worry.
the area.
You don't need to roll anything for that, because that connects it to the ground. Oh, I'm so glad you guys actually got to do this.
Yes. Get them on the ground and they,
Yeah,
Okay.
so it just automatically dies. No, nothing.
Very quiet.
Got a second read through on that one there, buddy.
No, I wrote that way because I was exhausted and didn't give a shit.
Or will die. You must
Anyways.
die.
So, go ahead and give me a recharge, and at the end of your turn,
I forgot my
lost
guys.
Irie. On Ashta. God damn it.
Your way.
God, these things would be so much more fucked up if they could choose which rays they use.
Oh, I want to go to bed.
Fuck you.
It's no time.
We're almost there. Actually, that one's dead. And
I'm tired. I'm sorry.
we're almost there. Purpose, go for it.
Purpose, go punch a skeleton.
So he's gonna go this. This is non-Euclidean. I can hit him from here, right?
Yeah, I'll have half cover for anything, but yeah.
Half cover.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh. Is the aura up or?
I can't remember.
Not currently. No, they're out of charges.
Yikes. Okay. So this is just gonna have to be the. Well, even if I miss, you'd have to take the save, but. Yeah, fuck it. Holy bum. Fuck.
All right. So that will miss. Not sure that's how the dexterity saves work, but for the sake of this, I'll keep it.
Yeah.
Gonna check that for next time, though. That's 21 radiant.
21.
Oh, you're. They're
Isn't it
D12s.
Undead.
The D12s, yeah. Those,
Oh, they
no,
are
no,
D12s.
They are D12s.
I already rolled the d12.
I already rolled the D12s.
Oh,
That's
it did. Okay.
one.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, because it's rolled twice, that's why. Okay.
Yeah.
So, that's your action. Anything else?
So that's 21 radiant to him. I'm gonna move here just so I can get within a better range.
Do you have enough
I don't know
movement left?
No, I do not actually. Fuck.
Okay.
I don't know if you're. What does it take for you to heal?
No healing right now. Doesn't matter.
a
You're on
healing,
a
you
next
are.
turn.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all I have really.
Okay. Next up is Xenia, as that thing's out of
Okay.
legendary actions.
Okay. Non-Euclidean. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Bonus action.
Finish it off.
One sec. Fuck. Only the top's going.
That's okay. That's enough.
Oh my
You only
god.
really need the blade part anyways.
If we kill it,
Do your goth sugar mama's dirty work already.
That one.
How do you want to do this, motherfucker?
Oh, damn it! I wanted to do something fun!
Flavor it. That's fine. How do you want to do this, motherfucker?
As the spiritual weapon axe of the Raven Queen goes to chop the bottom jaw off, Xenia just goes, "Fuck you."
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that would have been.
My favorite spell.
It would have blind, deafened, and stunned. It wouldn't have killed. It had more than 20. Oh, wait, no, it didn't. Sorry. Purpose. It would have instant killed. Yeah.
Yeah, I that's why I didn't want it to do so much damage, but I also didn't want to try.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Flavor-wise, you fucking. What is your divine word?
I think we got it. It was.
I think we got
words.
fuck you.
For the quartered soul,
There we go.
and just chop.
Yeah, so as you speak it, it dissolves into a bath of light with this horrible screech that rings through the cavern. As all goes still,
Wilhelm
Death
scream?
Tyrant is no more.
Horrible. I hate it. Get it away from me.
I hate you.
Yeah, you guys didn't have Devin doing that to you every session because the DM gave him an NPC with that voice that could fuck with me and whose goal was to fuck with me. Anyways,
Hey Conrad, can I tell you something?
go for it.
Was I being a little shit to you this combat?
Always, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't take damage.
Sorry?
I didn't take damage.
Yeah, because you're an effective healer.
Fuck you. No, okay. After recording.
For the record, to the healer, Ash is at 76 out of 174.
You
Rosalind.
couldn't heal.
That's
You're
too
in
low.
the bench.
I'm
Rosalind's the worst off.
27.
I have heal ready.
Mm,
I have heal ready. Don't worry.
That's
Yep,
okay.
alright.
She's alright.
That's fine. If she had dropped to 0, she was instant killed.
Yep. She
I
is
have
coming out of
Revivify
invisibility
ready.
and limping out here, so, yep. Okay.
Immediately just.
Alright,
Until...
so.
No.
Before we complete this next time,
Yay.
as the calm fades and the tunnels seem to strengthen themselves once more. All is good once more in the world. And Xenia, you just hear a soft thank you. Thank you.
but is all good really? Let's be honest here.
not.
Shit's still fucked, yo.
I'm not denying that. Anyways, that's where we're in for today.
Good night.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.
See you guys later in the week.
Next time we loot!
Yeah! Oh, I'm gonna loot outside of session just for ease.
Oh, okay. Well,
I will
in that
say-
case, I'm gonna go ahead and end the recording here.
Next time we have been paid.
Yes.
Bye.
So,